All right. We are live. I am live. There's no we. Who's we? I'm doing a solo chat tonight because I wanted to do a solo chat. I don't usually do these things. Sometimes I feel like my voice gets drowned out by everybody else and it kind of sucks. And sometimes I would like to talk to you guys directly and actually, say what's up. So, how's it going, everybody? Got some vodka. Sorry I was a minute late there. I didn't, get my party preparations. Well, I hope everyone's good out there tonight. Quick orders of business. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, please do so. Link in the description below with an invite so you can join the Discord anytime you like. If you have any questions for me, give me an @eHonda and ask your question, and I will be addressing those tonight. And super chats are not necessary, but always welcome. So if you guys really want to get something covered, you can drop in a super chat. But again, not necessary. I'm just here to talk to you guys and have a good time. Hope everybody out there is doing good. So yeah. Fucking crazy chat last night, huh? Jesus fucking Christ, man. I was kind of looking at some of the comments in Matt's comment section on that video, and it seems like pretty much everybody was on board with what I was trying to say. But yeah, I don't know. Note Flutter says, "Where's the rest of the riffraff?" Just me tonight, boys. I decided that sometimes Honda's enough, and if not, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Mammy says, "How much for an autograph?" I don't know. Postage, whatever that costs. I don't know. I don't think my autograph's very valuable. I don't know. You're the only one who's ever asked me for it. Let's just say that. Besides, like, the cashier when I run a fucking credit card. Chris C says, "I was on point." Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's the Jungian thing about incorporating the shadow, right? And the shadow means like the things that piss you off and make you aggressive. Like that's not necessarily a bad thing if you incorporate it and you're able to bring it out when you need to and you have it on hand, kind of thing. Versus sometimes, and I won't say all the time because I get pissed off and I don't let anyone know, but there are times where I'll get pissed off and everybody fucking knows, and I need to keep that in check. But that being said, I don't think I said anything that I regret. I mean, I told the truth. That's all I did. I spoke the truth. Yeah, I did the same shit earlier tonight at work. There was this fucking girl who was working with me, and like, it's your job to be in your area, and if someone sits down, like, you're there to help them. And it's not my job to come find you every time that a table sits down. And it was the third time that it happened, and I was tired of fucking tracking this bitch down, so I just took the table. Well, she flipped shit about it, and then went to managers and did all this and that, and then eventually, long story short, she got cut and then took a table after she was supposed to be cut. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, "Wah." Dude, I went off on her, man. But that's why I'm off now, because she decided she wanted to close, so. Dumb bitch. Jesus Christ. Daniel says, "Are you and Ray Ray still cool?" Well, again, with Ray Ray last night, I don't think I said anything that I didn't mean. I didn't, it's not like I called her names or like degraded her as a person or anything like that. I was pointing specifically at the behavior that she was having last night and calling it bullshit. And it was, honestly, it was. So I don't regret it. Are we still cool? I don't know. I'm not sure. Damian Christ says, "Seemed like Ray Ray was tweaking balls or something last night." I don't know. See, here's the thing with Ray Ray. She's in Oklahoma. I am in Colorado, right? If I had a Colorado friend who was going through some similar shit to what Ray Ray's going through right now and saying some of the crazy shit that Ray Ray's been saying, I would drive to his or her house and I would go talk to them and see what the circumstances are and offer some help in what way. But with Ray, you're too far away for me to just pop by, you know? So I can't do that. And I don't know how to help. Honestly, dudes and dudettes, I want to help. I do. But I'm also at the end of my rope with certain things. So I don't know. It's like a rock in a hard place. I don't know what to do. Hit Jobs for All says, yeah, I was thinking Substance was involved on him jumping into conspiracy head first. Blah. Dude, again, I don't know. That's one of those things where if like you were across town, I would be at your house knocking on the door looking for fucking needles or something. Like, I don't fucking know, dude. Honestly, I don't know. Carcane says, what did I miss last night? Turned off after Ray was getting weird. Just keep listening. Sometimes Honda smash. Sounded like someone might be asking for help when you hear someone talking about pretty much doing suicide by cop. It's disturbing, dude. And that's the thing with Ray. Like, honestly, there's been several times over the months and years that I've known her that I wish that I could have done something and I was too far away, and it's very disturbing, and I don't know. Suggestions. How do we help Ray, please? If you have a suggestion, because my only suggestion is drive to her house and fucking see what's up. But that's not going to happen. Yeah, maybe I did. I don't know if I did. I don't know if it was justifiable what I did. But then again, I did the same shit to some bitch at work tonight, so... but she deserved it too. She was doing fucked up shit, and I got tired of it. I've just been spitting truth, bro. I've just been spitting truth. I don't want to read that. First time, me shit was, yeah, that's what I get sick of. Oh, we got the A channel's here. I know you accidentally said fist instead of first. We all know what's in your head, you pervert. Well, you know, sometimes when you're doing a solo chat and you're hiding behind your microphone because your chair keeps slipping, that's what you got to do, you know? You got to go full pervert. Never go full pervert. She needs help, but I really don't see what you can do about it. Yes, I don't know what I can do about it, but it disturbs me because, honestly, dudes and dudettes, everybody, non-binary individuals watching, I care about Ray. I know, like, I go off on her sometimes, and there's times where I get pissed off about what's going on, and I feel like I'm the only one saying anything, and maybe I'm the dick. I don't know, but I don't know how else to help. Just tell truth. Spitting something, quitters spit, winners swallow. Don't stop until the job's done. That's what I tell them. I feel like you're allowed to invite your A channel to your solo chat. I mean, we could do a me and Matt chat. I'm okay with that. If Matt wants to join, I will send Matt a link, but only if Matt confirms in the chat right now that he or she or it would like a link. That non-binary enough ammo would make a link. Talk things over a nice game of Mario Kart or something. I don't... Just every time we have the deep conversation, it's out of control, and I don't know what to do about it. Hit Jobs for All says, I speak many drug languages, but couldn't figure out which one it was. If I was near, I'd go partake with Ray and try to communicate on the same level. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what you got to do is get higher than the high person, and then they look at you like, holy fuck, is that what I look like? I heard NEA showed up. Figured I'd check out Ronder thing. Says Squibloader. Well, thanks for coming, Squib. Hopefully, I don't disappoint. Who would be considered the Beavis and Butthead of the 2A YouTube community? Would it be you and Never Enough Ammo? I mean, I guess if anybody was Butthead, I don't know. If me and Matt are Beavis and Butthead, who's who? I'll put that on you guys. I don't want to say who's who. I know who I would choose to be, but you guys tell me. I also speak crazy, says Hijabs. Never enough antagonism. Antagonism. Jesus Christ. Angry, you want a link? Fine, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Solo chat over. We're going multi-chat. Hold on, let me... Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you very much. There, I sent Angry and Matt a link. No one else. That is all. Those are the only ones who will get a link. I'm totally... Okay, good. I'm glad that you're Butthead, because I would totally be Beavis. Beavis is way funnier than Butthead, by the way. Beavis is fucking hilarious. Butthead's just, he's just there. Metatub says, you're Beavis. See, there we go. Oh, see, it was a solo.
Nothing else. I wanted to join just so I can help you read.
Okay, so Beavis may be funnier, but Beavis is also a dumbass. Butthead is totally the smarter of the two.
Smarter by like a fucking dick hair,
Yeah,
like.
but when we're fucking talking about intelligence on the level of that can be measured in dick hairs, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm just saying.
Are you belittling my intelligence?
Yes.
I guess technically I'm belittling both of our intelligence if I'm comparing us to Beavis and fucking Butthead.
Touche. Man, I'm drinking already. I'm not. I fucking bitched out a girl at work tonight who I work with for not doing her job, and then she cried.
So you did the right thing?
Yeah, apparently, I'm just spitting truth at everybody lately, and I'm the asshole.
Hard to swallow pills with E Honda.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Well, I just found out that my boss, who I fucking hate, as of Monday will no longer be my boss.
Hey!
I get my old boss back, who was fucking awesome.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad.
So
that's good shit, dude.
Yeah. So I'm in a decent mood. Although I'm still dealing with all the other bullshit we've talked about before, all this crap with my company. But
dude, again,
yeah, but
you just got to embrace the suck with that shit and get through it, and it'll be okay.
At least some bullshit got lifted from another plate, so it's not a complete course of bullshit. It's just
Joey Savoy says, "Thank you for that yesterday, man. Someone needed to say something to Ray Ray. I don't know. Do you guys think I went too far? Did I go over the line? Let's say.
Here's the thing. Here's how I read. So the sentiment needed to be expressed, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some people would argue, well, maybe it should have been more consistent and less TNT, because you just blew up. You just waited and saved it up.
Maybe the delivery could have been better,
but knowing Ray Ray the way I do, that's what gets her attention.
Yes.
So here's the thing, though. If you listen to the chat earlier in the chat, I gave a very calm and measured opinion about exactly what I had said at the end of the chat, but was from a loving and caring and kind words and spoken softly, and it didn't fix anything. But then if you go too hard, Ray Ray may hear you, but then she's gone because she just leaves. And that, how many times has that happened where I've been like, yo, fuck this shit and here's why, and she's just and leaves. Every fucking time, dude.
You had to use your dad voice, and it's akin to dealing with a teenager, right? When you tell a teenager something, they're like, yeah, whatever. and they let it go. But then when you yell at them, they're like, "Arr!" and then they slam the door in your face.
Blood on Steel wants me to look up some coordinates. Maybe later, but not right now.
Coordinates to your balls.
Oh.
D's nuts.
Who is the nerdy kid from Beavis and Butthead? Daria?
What?
The nerdy kid from Beavis and Butthead?
Daria was a whole different show.
But she was on Beavis and Butthead.
She was?
Yes, she was.
I don't.
She was a character. That's how Daria the show started. Was she was a sub character of Beavis and Butthead who was in their English class who made fun of them.
Okay, cool. I didn't remember that shit. Of course, I never watched Daria. I was not the demographic for that fucking show.
Yeah, Daria was dumb. We thought it would be like Beavis and Butthead, but it was like the exact opposite of Beavis and Butthead. Honestly, some of the stuff Ray Ray says is just outright crazy sometimes. And that's the thing, dude. Like, if Matt started saying crazy shit, I'd be like, Matt, like, what's going on? Why are you suddenly like hating Jews or whatever, you know? And then maybe, you know, Matt could give me an explanation. With Ray Ray, there's no explanation.
Yeah, it did get a little Mark Maloney there for a moment last night.
It did.
Okay, so first of all, I know some people in the audience didn't think so, but it was kind of entertaining. What was going to get said?
But at the same time, it was kind of like it was like a double-edged sword.
I didn't understand the Jews thing. Jews kept coming up in the conversation. I didn't understand why. I didn't know what Jews had to do with anything.
I didn't understand any of the conversations.
I was like, what? Because it kept coming up like something along the lines of, you know, what if people heard you say stuff about Jews? I'm like, no, nobody said anything about Jews. What are you talking about? Like, I think,
yeah.
Right. Or how the whole conversation last night was supposedly about Tolkien.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the fuck you did.
I said you should watch fucking I should watch Lord of the Rings. You should watch The Hobbit.
That's legitimately all that happened. Was you guys decided to watch those sets of movies and see if you still hated / liked them, and somehow or another that turned into, well, you guys watch these movies, so it has to do with aliens and Julius Caesar coming back and fucking the dichotomy of the earth, and I don't know, something along those lines that I couldn't follow. I felt like that meme of like Charlie from Always Sunny with all like the strings and shit, like trying to figure out what the fuck was being said.
I don't know. I just know I'm still trying to figure out who Gandalf is. Or is there a Gandalf?
Well, I don't think there's a Gandalf. Like, Gandalf was fucking Trump, and they killed him, and now he's got to come back as like Gandalf the Orange.
I thought he already was.
No, he was Gandalf the Orange. He needs to come back as like Gandalf the White now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald the White. Fuck that shit. I don't want no more. Look, okay. Look.
I feel like that wouldn't be a good sales pitch.
If not, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I did not. This is not anything new for anybody out there. In the campaign back in 2016, I did not like Donald Trump. I was like, this dude's a fucking. Like,
no, you didn't. I know you didn't.
Fuck. What?
I disagreed with you back then, but yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why is this dude even an option when you've got like Rand Paul who gives a shit about the Constitution? I'm like, Donald Trump doesn't even. I guarantee he couldn't even fucking quote one of the Bill of Rights. Like, anyway, but like he didn't completely screw it up for 4 years, right? Like he did some shit I don't like, but he also did some shit I do like, right?
Yeah.
Like he yes, but I don't ever want to do 4 years like that again. Like it was like I don't know if I give enough of a shit to just deal with that. 4 years. Do you realize how far retarded our country went during those 4 years? How far we went simply because he was the face of one side of the equation in this country politically.
And everyone had to
here's the thing, though, Matt. If Rand Paul would have got in, they would have, to the extent that they were able to, they would have done the exact same thing to him. And they obviously Rand wouldn't have given them so much ammunition to fire against him, but any ammunition that he would have given the other side whatsoever, they absolutely would have loaded in and fired.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. I understand that. I'm just saying, Like, because like, look, if he had won re-election, I'd be down with it. Whatever. Like, it's way better than Biden, right? Like, I don't think there's any question about that. I'm just saying, if now we're at a point where it's like, what are we going to do in 4 years? Well, like, that's cool that because there's all that speculation. Is he going to run again? And there's all this speculation about whether or not that's going to happen, and if he's going to do it, and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I hope he doesn't. Like, I think anybody at this point, after what we've seen just in 8 months of Biden, I think just about anybody on the right can beat Biden. I don't know who the fuck that is. It seems like Ron DeSantis is gearing up for some shit. I don't know.
But I mean, I'm not going to say the thing that will get us kicked off of YouTube, but the thing that will get us kicked off of YouTube happened, bro. If you follow what I'm saying, when it comes to the election.
Yeah.
It fucking I mean, like, the Arizona audit still going through. Why is it taking so long? Oh, that's because the Arizona legislature and fucking everybody who can hold up anything and make it take longer is doing everything that they can to obfuscate and put up red tape and barriers and make it last longer as long as they can. Why? Because they want it to go on for so long that when the fucking results of the thing come back, it's so far down the line. It's like, well, what are you going to do about it now? Like, you can't just put Trump back in. It's been 2 years, I don't know.
No, I think Trump would be great to rally to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would be a great
if he came
cheerleader.
out and endorsed somebody, like if he came out and endorsed DeSantis.
Yeah, or whoever. I don't even know.
Or whoever, yeah.
Are you guys drinking? I'm fucking drinking right now.
I'm not.
I'm drinking lime water.
Weeks, but
you should put some vodka in that lime water.
Well, I may later, but right now.
I'm drinking some hot pot H2O.
I just hate drinking alone. That's all. It makes me feel like an alcoholic.
You are.
Daniel says for $2 in a super chat. Thanks, man. Says I want him to run for the lulz.
See, it would be one thing if he like ran just to freak everybody the fuck out, and then right at the last minute, just like said, hey, back my boy DeSantis, and just like fucking push DeSantis or whoever the fuck it was to the top.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be like a pro gamer move.
Just to take all the heat through the election. Just take all the heat because fuck, that's what's going to happen. Just take all the fucking heat, and then just at the last minute be like, give it to DeSantis right before like fucking Iowa or something like that, and just be like, here you go.
Brian
just like hardcore back him.
I'm worried about Ray Ray. He seems to be going off the rails of the crazy train. I hope he's okay, dude. Honestly, I do too. And like, what do you guys think? What can we do to help Ray Ray? What can we do to like step up and be like, yo, man, I'm still your friend, but here's what you need to do, kind of thing. Anyone have a suggestion? Because I'm tapped out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into too much stuff on like a public chat, but like we've all had conversations and kind of spoken at least most of our piece, and it's just one of those things that's, if you're down a spiral, sometimes I hate to say it, need to fucking crash before you realize, like, you got to fix yourself.
Well, that's true, too. And there was a point in my life where I hit rock bottom for various reasons, like whatever you want to call rock bottom. And I think rock bottom is different for every individual, right? It's whatever point that you get to where you're like, holy fuck, like, I got to make a change, right? And for me, that was, 5-6 years ago when shit was going good at work and I was making lots of money, but I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing and like neglecting. I wasn't neglecting my kids to the point of like being a terrible parent, but I wasn't being a good dad, So, and honestly, for me, like the thing that brought me out of that pit was listening to people like Jordan Peterson and like applying what he said to my life and doing things for today, but also for tomorrow, but also for next week, but also for next month, but also for next year, but also for 10 years from now, but also for 20, you know what I mean? And like, that was kind of never part of my thinking, was always, how do I pay rent at the end of the month and still party kind of thing,
Yeah.
And it got me out of that. Honestly, it did, because it put things in perspective and like it made me realize that the suffering of life is bearable if you give yourself something that makes it worth it. And if you don't have anything that makes the suffering of life, which is inevitable, bearable because you have something that's bigger than yourself to focus on. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Then, yeah, I mean, it makes nihilism a real thing, and nihilism leads to all kinds of bad things like suicidality and, you know, like all kinds of shit that I think Ray Ray's going through right now. And I think that's the thing that she needs, is something that's bigger than her that she can aim at, that can put her life in order, because it makes the suffering of life worthwhile. And for me, that was my kids, you know, and I don't know what the answer for everybody is, but yeah. We more than likely can't win anyways, so might as well get to watch the meltdown over Orange Man. There's that. It's like, well, we're probably not going to win regardless because of reasons that happened in 2020 that I can't say on the internet because I'll get my channel taken down. But
election. Sorry.
I don't know what you just said, but that was a weird cough.
Yeah, it was odd. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Apologize.
I don't know, man. Like, going back to the thing we're talking about, though, like, I was fucking in a down in the dumps fucking spot, and I managed to, in spite of that, pick myself up and like straighten myself out and figure shit out and move forward. And yeah, there was some fucking unforeseen, like, rocky road fucking road bumps along the way that no one could have foreseen, right? I mean, the whole like COVID shutdown thing fucked me so hard, man. Like, honestly, that shit was so hard to get through for reasons that you all know about, for reasons that you all helped me with, for reasons that I couldn't have gotten through without you guys. So I gotta fucking like be humble and realize that like I couldn't have done this shit without you guys, and just say thank you, you know? Like, honestly, like Matt, Angry, everybody out there, even Ray, dude, fucking everybody helped to get me through it, and I need to fucking keep that in mind and be there for the people who need me when they're going through their shit. But that being said, I can't fucking stand by and not speak truth. I've realized that. I'm almost 40 years old at this point. I'm too fucking old to fucking fuck around with like tiptoeing through the tulips with people. I'm gonna fucking speak truth. I'm just gonna speak truth. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my plan from now on, is whenever possible, speak fucking truth.
Yes.
Ghost Shadow says, Ray Ray's talking about a plan to die is plan to fail. Very bad plan. And that's the thing, dude. We've been trying to tell him that. Sorry. It's like, yo, you're planning to like buy 10 acres of land outside of Tulsa and like just fucking move there and figure it out. Like, that's really, really hard to do. Like, you know what's not quite as hard but more doable is you get a job in an apartment. And we tried to tell her that, and I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. Because honestly, like, getting a job that you don't like working and working it anyway and paying your rent at an apartment is difficult. It's not fun. It sucks, in fact.
Yeah.
But do you know what probably sucks more? Spending all of your money on a plot of land and just figuring it out. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a more difficult plan to me. I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, 100%. I mean, it's tough because like I want to see people follow their dreams and stuff like that, but at the same time, you need to show like gusto that you're willing to do that, and I don't always see that with everybody. You know, a lot of people talk a big game of like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm guilty of it myself. Especially in the past, like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I let my little inner bitch voice happen, and it never happens. And so it's it's one of those things, like, especially a big commitment like that. Yeah, like, the smart move to be would be get a job. And even if it's a job you hate, if nothing else, it puts food on the table, a roof over your head, and you're going to grow from that experience. You're going to meet people. You're going to gain experiences that you can then take elsewhere when you decide to level up to a new job that maybe pays more, has better hours, or whatever it is. Like, life is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be difficult, but it's triumphing or having triumphs through those difficulties that makes you a better, stronger person down the road.
Well, and going back to Jordan Peterson, right? Like, his whole thing is metaphors about dragons and shit like that, right? And how these epic stories about the dragon sits upon the virginal woman and everything, like a pile of gold, and all you have to do to get the virginal woman and the pile of gold is confront the dragon, but in confronting the dragon it might kill you. But if you defeat the dragon, then you can cut out its heart and have its fire and take off a scale and have a shield and rip off its tail and you have a sword. Like, now you have like battle implements to take on more fucking dragons. So if you defeat the dragons in your life, metaphorically, then you're able to defeat more dragons in your life, and then you can clean up your life. So it just starts with, doing it, right? And that's my thing with Ray Ray, is like, I see a lot of myself in what Ray Ray's talking about when she's got these grandiose plans about, like, fucking doing all of these outlandish things that seem far-fetched and being like, yeah, I can do it. I know how. It's like, you remind me of a younger me who failed miserably, and I want to save you from that fucking failure. Because I didn't want to move to the middle of the woods and do stuff, but I had plans that fell through. And possibly some of those plans were a bit outlandish. And, if someone that I would have trusted would have come to me and said, Honda, this thing that you're talking about is fucking stupid, by the way. And you need to fucking, like, come up with a better plan. And I would have listened to them. It would have saved me from a lot of heartache, I don't know. Corey Long says, what's up, fellas? Dropped in $2 to say, what's up, fellas? How you doing, Corey?
Didn't we tell Corey to stop sending in super chats?
Oh, is that the guy who's on fucking, like, oh my God. Yes. Can I? Oh, Corey. Okay, from now on, we're reading all of Corey Long's chats without him super chatting, period.
Yes.
Because I think that needs to happen. In fact, Corey Long, you are now a mod. If I can find you. Comment, and then I will make you a mod, because I can't make you a mod off of your fucking super chat. And then your shit will show up blue, and then I will be able to fucking see it better, and then we will just read your shit every time you talk. That way you don't have to give your dwindling money to me and Matt and other people. And, like, I understand, dude. Like, you want to be part of the conversation. Dude, here's the thing about us. If you feel like you have a voice and you have something that you want to say, I think pretty much anyone's welcome on the chat at least once, And if you, like, suck really bad or whatever, like, maybe we won't send you invites anymore or whatever, Maybe you should get the hint on that. But shit, man, if you think you have something
talking about somebody in particular.
No one.
Jesus. I'm picking on Night Strike.
I'm just saying.
Shut the fuck up, Matt. You're a bastard. You have no father. Neither do I, though, so it's okay.
I don't know. I was thinking about making dinner, and I didn't know what. Like, so I was gonna make dinner, but I knew I wouldn't finish all the dinner, so I knew I would have leftovers. What's the best thing to put leftovers in?
Tupperware.
Okay, just checking.
I don't know why you would ask that, but that's where you put your leftovers. I mean, in a plastic container, not necessarily Tupperware, because Tupperware is name brand.
Tupperware's name brand. I just buy the cheaper shit myself.
I buy the cheaper shit in a lot. You know what I do is I buy those, like, packages of meat that come in a fucking Tupperware like thing, and then I save those.
Okay,
Oh,
Corey
like
Long
deli
just
meats and
commented.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, Corey Long. How do I make you a mod? Fuck me, dude.
Click on the 3 dots.
I did. Look. Okay, let me screen share. I've got the pop-out chat. Pop-out chat's going. See? Corey
on the
Long's
3
right
dots,
here. 3 dots
And
on
it'll say
Corey
make
Long.
mod.
Says reporter
What
block.
the fuck? Then you're not signed into the right thing. Then something's up.
Oh, you know what I am? I'm signed into my B account on YouTube. That's what
why.
it is. Oh my god. Okay. Well,
You done fucked up.
I
You
fucked
done
up.
fucked up.
Okay, hold on. Let me do something.
No professional.
Switch account.
All right, Indiana.
God damn it! No, it's unstuck.
Okay, there we go. Now Corey Long. There, we're gonna pop out chat. Okay, and then that can go over here, and we're gonna make it big, and we're gonna make Corey Long
Long Dong Silver.
Oh.
#1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey. Okay, add moderator. You are now a moderator, Corey Long. I know that was your life fucking aspiration. And everything's complete after that, but you know.
Like you bestowed some great honor on him.
Dude, some people get...
Hunter takes out his cheap sword like knights and you are now moderator.
Some people get that power and it goes straight to their head. They're like, "Oh, I'm a moderator on a Discord server." Like,
This is true.
Yep.
That has happened.
Yes.
I have seen that happen. It's like, whoa there, cowboy. It's
the
just
good thing you're not a
Discord.
copy, motherfucker.
It's like, damn. The kind of people that should never be cops.
So I was watching your chat from last night, and I realized that my audio is like really fucking loud compared to everybody else's. So I turned it down a little bit. Is my audio ridiculously loud compared to everybody else out there in the chat right now?
If it is, I can't hear it. So
I turned it down. I think it's about right, but I don't know.
I'm just assuming yes.
Speaking of moderators, Steadley lost his moderator status on Yankees chat. How do you lose your fucking moderator status from Yankee?
Because Yankee has like eyesight problems and just fucking clicks on shit and then it's like, oh, I'm old. I don't know what I did.
Dude, I got banned on Yankees channel for trying to promote the gay frog chat because he thought I was saying something that I wasn't saying. I was just saying there's a gay frog chat, and
That sounds accurate.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a bit okay. Hold on, let me. I don't have any light. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. I just turned it down like 10%.
It's better from what I can tell.
All right. Daniel dropped in $2. Said probably just doubted CNN. What? Oh, is that what what's his face did to fucking get?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Dude, Yankee watches way too much CNN. I'll tell you that. Oh, we gotta fucking read all the Corey Long chats. I'm sorry, I forgot.
yeah, assholes. Whole reason you did it,
Jesus.
motherfucker.
Okay. Thank you. Didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it, says Corey Long. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Dude, I get it, man. Like, okay, I spent 16 weeks, 16 and a half weeks, almost 17 weeks, waiting for unemployment to pay me a fucking dime. And I went from, like, doing okay on money, you know, doing all right and getting good grades. I had shades on and shit. And then fucking COVID happened. And then 16 weeks later, I was selling guns to pay rent. And you guys were dropping super chats on me like fucking manna from heaven. And you know what? It got me through it. Also, going through all that shit, having people and a group to talk to and come in and be like, yo, what's up, motherfuckers? And, you know, talk shit. Kept me sane through a lot of that shit because, like, I was used to a lot of social interaction and it went from that to like sitting at home all the time. And I feel like a lot of people out there have probably got fucked even harder than I did in that whole situation because they didn't have a group or friends or whatever to reach out to and be like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? I don't know why I keep saying that.
I don't know either. It's odd, to say the least.
Yankee thought Steadley would start banning people who disagreed with him. A few of Yankee's mods have been doing that. Okay, to all my mods out there, don't ban anyone ever unless I specifically tell you to. I you know, like you put someone in timeout, that's fine. You fucking retract a statement that someone makes because it was racist or whatever, that's fine. But don't fucking ban anyone unless I'm like ban Aztec warrior or something. Just kidding, Aztec. I wouldn't do that to you. Speaking of which, Yankee got butthurt last night and cut his chat short because he only had 140 people watching. I was there watching that shit. I was trying to get him to join your chat, but I'm glad he didn't join because of the shit show that your chat was last night. No offense.
Oh. I think it would have gone very differently had Yankee been there.
Do you remember the last time Yankee was on a chat and Ray Ray was there?
Yes.
Did you ever listen to that chat again like I told you to?
No, I didn't.
Bro, that was seriously hard to watch.
It was weird. It was like sucking Yankee's dick
He was sucking Yankee's dick on every fucking street corner that you guys drove by in the conversation.
And I mean, I like Yankee and I enjoy having conversations with him, but at the same time, like, I don't need to sit there and be like, "Ooh, Yankee is the Messiah. He's so smart." Yeah. It was like King Shark, like, "Oh, Yankee's so smart. Yankee used good words." It was weird.
How do you guys like the different camera angle? It's a little different, I know. It's down low.
Well, I can see your nose hairs now, which I couldn't before. So
one nostril is different than the other.
Yeah, one's wider, one's longer and thinner, and that's just fucking weird.
I think it's because I broke my nose years back. It never healed exactly correctly, and
it looks like you had a total recall on one side, and the other side just left alone.
Yeah, if you look at it, like that's nice and open.
Fucking thing out of your fucking head through your nose, and just
nice.
Yeah,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Do you have a septum anymore?
Okay, Superbad Video says, yeah, better, but still a little loud. I'll take that. I like being the loudest voice in the room, but not like overpowering where you can't hear.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like that.
No,
exactly.
like that.
Exactly like that is what I meant.
Okay. All right.
Night Strike's. Oh, Night Strike's here. Night Strike, do you want a link? I'll send you a link. Fine. We're sending Night Strike a link.
Did we tell Night Strike we found out where his dress went?
Oh, no. Where did it go?
Oh,
Angry remembers.
Yeah, it went to Afghanistan. There's a video of a Taliban guy running around with a blue dress.
Yeah. So you obviously addressed it wrong.
Yeah. He has slightly rounder features and a very, full beard.
Uh-huh.
For a moment, I thought it might have been Night Strike, like undercover trying to get some full auto M4s.
But... Yeah. But we found it.
And then he said something in squiggly line language, and I was like, probably not Night Strike.
Speak of the Jesus, and he arrives.
I'm not Jesus, and I've been here the whole time listening, and you bastards.
Chris D says MNP versus FN 509.
MNP.
FN is more expensive, but I think I would rather have an FN 509 than an MNP myself.
I'd rather have their budget line. Why would you?
It is their budget line, but like I just, for whatever reason, and maybe it's because I don't have enough experience with it, I don't like that hinged trigger that the MNPs have.
Yeah, you get used to it, but yeah, it's yeah.
That's the thing.
I think
I've only shot one a handful of times, so I think it's just me not being used to it.
Yeah, they went with a different system to try and distinguish themselves from a Glock, and somebody along the line said, "This is better than the little fucking dick tab sticking out of the thing," and it's just different. It's just a different system.
Uh-oh, don't mention Mountain Dew. What's wrong with Mountain Dew?
apparently there's been too many jokes made about it, and please stop making jokes about it.
What's the joke? Do you like Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you drink?
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I
like
drink
Mountain Dew?
whatever I get on sale at the store, but apparently Daniel's been taking the whole Mountain Dew thing to the extreme.
Well, it is.
I mean,
Mountain Dew
is the
Extreme.
soda. So yes. It is the extreme. I don't understand how you can make a joke about like Mountain Dew is a great soda. It's especially prevalent.
Look at the images Daniel's made, and then you'll understand.
It's too much work.
I don't know. I feel like Mountain Dew is illegal in like 100 countries around the world. Did you know that?
Okay, I'm looking this up.
Because there's an ingredient that's proven to give you stomach cancer. So if you drink Mountain Dew all the time, you're like liable to get stomach cancer.
All right. Let's see. Mountain Dew banned in over 100 countries because it's got brominated vegetable oil, an emulsifier that can cause reproductive and behavioral problems. And so it's banned in 100 different countries, but not here.
No, yeah.
Not here.
America's great, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's got BVO in it. So there you go. Oh, and also arsenic-laced chicken is banned in the EU. Why is that not banned here?
I love some good arsenic with my chicken.
Arsenic-laced chicken is here.
Arsenic
Okay.
is in your apple juice too, you know.
I don't drink apple juice, so.
There's a reason I think I drink water primarily.
I think arsenic is in the apple juice because arsenic is in apple seeds, not because they add it.
No, it's naturally in an apple. Yes,
exactly.
Well, what happens if you mix your chicken with some apples? Then you know.
Oh, then you're done.
Fat-free products are banned in the UK and Canada because of olestra. Isn't that the shit that made your ass leak back in the 90s? Right? They started adding olestra to like fucking potato chips, and they're like, may cause anal leakage. I'm serious. I swear to God. I think olestra was the shit that caused like anal leakage. If I remember, like from news stories and shit.
I heard.
Bro, if anything I'm ever taking has a side effect of anal leakage, I'm stopping immediately. Because whatever it is, anal leakage is worse. I guarantee.
You may need to see a doctor at that.
Unless it's like death from cancer or anal leakage.
Yep.
That's like, I guess I won't die from cancer, but I got to wear man diapers.
The side effects are it can give you the side effects of vitamin depletion and anal leakage.
Wow, that's terrible, dude. That's terrible. Gun Library Garrett says, I like when my roommate is gone because I get away with doing things like putting my transfer case in the oven.
As one does. I mean, where else are you going to put
it? Are you trying to like clean the oil off of it or something? Is that what the point is? I don't know why you would put a transfer case in an oven, I guess, is my point.
If you have a bolt or something like that you need to heat up.
Oh, okay. That
like
makes
sometimes like like a gear, like sometimes they heat up gears to put them on, so it's just easier to put everything in an oven.
Oh, see, here you go. Angry should understand. There you go.
Like there's a multitude of reasons for putting shit in auto parts in the ovens.
I'm glad how he anticipated my questioning of his fucking super chat, and then he already had another super chat ready to go to answer my question, like right afterwards.
Yep, it's good.
My girlfriend used to get mad at me when I would put fucking automotive parts in the ovens, gun parts in the ovens.
If they're historical images, how come I don't remember being there?
Well, I mean,
during your prenatal period.
Here's the thing, Night Strike. I've been on this planet for 32 years. I don't remember everything. I can't expect someone who's been on the planet for thousands of years to remember everything.
Infinity.
You son of a bitch! You take that back. I've only been here 38.
Well, in this current form.
In this current iteration of yourself.
Stop. Listen to yourselves. Good Lord.
Every 107
years
years,
than you are believing
you
in
take
God.
another form.
No, stop.
That's what happens.
Listen,
every 107 years, you take a new form.
Stop.
What we're saying tonight is making more sense than most of what was said last night.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on last night.
What year were you born, Night Strike? Was it 81 or 82?
3.
83? You were not 38 years old, you fucking liar.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. If you were born in 83, you're 37.
No, his birthday's was what, last week?
My
We
birthday was
all
last
sent him
week.
all.
Yeah, like a
He
week
just
or two
turned
ago.
38.
Yeah.
We all sent him birthday wishes via the text chat. Do you not remember this?
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
turned
know how to
37.
use a calculator.
He turned 38.
83. 93 is 10 years.
I think Night Straight knows how old he is. Okay.
2003 is 20 years.
Yeah, and it's 2021.
2013 is 30 years, right? And
Yeah.
we're in
add 8 to that.
Okay,
We're
add
at
eight.
2021.
Hold up, Honda.
but from 0 to 1, you're 0 years old. You're not a year old till
Oh my
you're
God.
alive
Is he
for a year.
drunk?
Oh my
He's
God.
drunk, isn't he? He's
He is
fucking
drunk.
drunk as shit.
Yes.
He can't do math.
You can't do math.
I was born in 1981 and I'm 38. If you're born in 83, you're not 30 fucking 8.
You were born in 83, you dumb shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was born in
He
1981.
forgot his birthday. He fucking forgot his birthday.
I was born in 1981.
But
You want me to prove it, motherfucker? I'll get my license out. Right now, I'll cover up my fucking address. Actually, address.
We've literally had this conversation before where
Oh
he
my
talks about
God.
because he was born in 83, he's technically a millennial.
No, I'm born in 1980 fucking 1, bitch.
then you're not 38.
You're not 38.
You're either 39 or 40.
Like I can't see that.
Hold on, I'm trying to cover shit up. Okay, here we go.
Dude, if you were born in 81, you're 40 fucking years old.
Yes, you're 40 years old.
No, I'm 39.
No,
No,
you're not. You're not. You're not.
Am I 39? God damn it.
No,
How old I am.
you're 40.
I mean, to be fair, I do it all the time too. Like I had to sit here and do math to figure out I was 32. So
No, I was born in 81, bro.
Yeah, you're 40.
Because you're only 4 years older than me, Matt.
Okay, but we've literally had this conversation where you discovered you were a millennial because you said your birthday was in 83.
Okay, when's the cutoff for millennials? It's 81.
82 is
No,
the
it's an
last.
81.
hold up. No.
Actually, some say that it's 83.
Gen Z goes from like 68 to 82.
Look it up. Fucking
I'm
Angry's
looking,
looking it up.
Calm.
I'm just saying, we've had this conversation
So,
before where
okay,
you were like,
according to
fuck it,
this-
holy shit, I'm a millennial?
No.
What?
The first thing the first thing that pops up on Google, a millennial is anyone born between 1980 and 95. Gen Z is 96.
I think that's
Early
wrong because 81 was what I read before, but okay.
Well, there's several
Well,
different
that's the
places
thing,
that give
like,
it several different
there-
dates.
yeah.
There's a grace period in there somewhere. It's like different places report it different
Hold
ways.
on, let me see what this one says. Fucking load, you dumb cunt.
Daniel says, I thought he was born in 0.
So if you were born in 81, you turned 40 this year.
Yeah, I turned 40 this year. That's right. I forgot I turned 39, all right? Fuck off.
Yeah, this one
I
here
didn't
says
care anymore.
millennials.
Like, it doesn't
This one
matter
here
anymore.
This one here says millennials are 81 to 96.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned 40 this year, all right? You know what?
So Night Strike, the important question is, did you buy a 38 for turning 38?
No, I got something else instead.
What did you get?
Well, I got PSA gift card, so
You got a penis gift card?
I got Palmetto State Armory gift card.
Oh, I thought you said penis. Sorry.
So I went out and bought a shotgun.
What kind of shotgun?
One of the ones they had on sale.
Who gave you a PSA
Huh.
gift card for your birthday?
I
Family.
love the
They don't
on
want.
sale
They don't.
made
They didn't want to get
shotgun.
into the thing about giving me actual guns, so they just gave me gift cards so I could buy guns.
I love on sale. They make great shotguns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean Carter's got it because it used to be 82 was the cutoff. So I used to not be a millennial, and then they were like, "Well, I guess we're gonna 81," and they fucked me over, and now I'm a goddamn millennial.
You're in a,
Come on
you're in a-
I was fine till that no
no,
talent
no.
ass clown changed the fucking rules.
fucking Michael Bolton.
Fucking Jolly doesn't like that movie. What the
I
fuck, man?
can't fucking believe it.
I don't understand. It's because it's the I don't know. He likes fucking British humor. Like he
Hashtag
cracked the
Russell
fuck
Jolly.
up at fucking
He was dying on
Python.
Monty Python.
Yeah. Monty Python was killing him. So, and the thing is, like, I've always thought Monty Python was okay, but I was never like, oh my god, this is so funny.
And
Like, I'm
I
just
probably
like-
like Monty Python more than anybody else in here, but it's not better than Office Space.
No, it's not. It's funny, but it's not as funny as Office Space.
Poke the Bear says, I was born July 1981 and I turned 40 this year. You were 39 or 40. I am also not a millennial. Anyone born in 81 can be sorted by whether or not they grew up on Volition or Power Rangers.
I think it's supposed to be
Voltron.
Power Rangers, yeah.
And
He's some autocorrect.
Well, I was definitely a Voltron, so
I was both.
I watched both.
By the time Power Rangers came out, I'm like, dude, this is gay. I'm sorry. I know you're not allowed to say that in 2021, but that's what I literally said in 1989 or whatever that was.
I mean, they're very colorful, so maybe
Power Rangers what,
they were.
93, 92, 93?
93. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So yeah, and I identify as Gen X. So I mean, if you could identify as a girl or whatever, I can identify as Gen X. I'm closer to Gen X than. All right, I'll shut up. I'm digging a hole. Digging a hole.
I identify as black, so it's okay.
Only from the waist down, though.
But
only from the base of the shaft up.
Shaft.
We can all identify as, you can identify as Gen X, Matt can identify as black, Night Strike can identify as mortal.
Dude, I thought I was 38. God damn it, I missed you. Hey, man, I look pretty good for 39, though. Come on.
No, you
Damien Christ.
40.
Damien Christ out there in the chat. You are absolutely 100% right. Pink Ranger was fucking hot.
Yes, she was.
She was.
She had a nice ass. All of those things. She's still hot, dude.
Yeah, she is.
She's still hot. She took care of herself. She ate fucking her greens. She did Pilates or whatever.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
She still. I saw videos on YouTube where she still goes out and like gets in her Power Ranger suit and does like fucking
Comic-Cons
events
and
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
Now thinking back on it, is it bad that the Yellow Ranger was an actual Asian?
Oh, it's really bad. No, it's
Yeah.
really,
Black
it's really
Ranger
fucking
was
racist.
They knew what they were doing, yeah.
I never thought about it until we started talking about
And
it.
the Black Ranger was black.
Yeah. Maybe they should have chose different colors,
Well, what if the Black Ranger was white? He was the White Ranger.
Well, they replaced the Black Ranger
They replaced
with
the
an
Green
Asian
Ranger.
guy later on, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And then
No,
the Yellow
no,
Ranger was
the
another chick, like a blonde or something. I think. I don't know. It was in the fucking movie, right?
yeah, there
'Cause
was.
I remember seeing the movie. I saw the movie. I don't
They
really
replaced
remember a lot
the Green
about it.
Ranger with the White Ranger. I remember.
Well, it was the
Because,
same dude, right?
He lost his powers, and then he became the White Ranger after that.
And he was like the strongest one because obviously white people are the strongest, right? Like there's
Yeah, white.
at everything. Is that what they're trying to say with that? I don't know.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all. Stop trying to put words in my mouth.
It's not the only thing I'm gonna put in your mouth. You don't watch it.
Daniel says, "Dang, I bet
Yes.
turning 40 sucks." Hashtag halfway dead, bro. Keep breathing. You'll get there too. Pat Riot says, "Who thought the White Power Ranger was a good idea?"
I don't know.
White power.
Thinking back on it, it was probably a bad idea.
He's the White Power Ranger.
He's the White Power Ranger.
It just sounds even worse.
He doesn't have a helmet. He's got a hood.
Yeah. No, he had a helmet.
No. Not originally.
Don't count that version.
You know, like Mr. Guns and Gear growing up was like, look, the White Power Ranger's on TV over there.
Yeah. And it's
Aztec
just like-
Warrior says the Yellow Ranger chick died in an accident. That happens.
She's dead. I remember hearing about that.
From the movie or from the fucking TV show?
Well, the Asian chick, she died. She was like, I remember if it was a car accident or what the fuck happened to her.
Huh. Sucks to suck, I guess.
Did you make a sucky long time joke?
See, we're making Corey laugh really hard right now. That makes it all worth it.
I don't know if that's stereotypical.
That's not the only thing that's getting hard on him right now. So
No, I know.
play.
I wasn't going to mention that, but since you did.
I mean, I feel like it is horrible, but it's also very stereotypical that the Asian person was in a car crash.
Bro, I was driving today, and this lady in front of me was going like, she was in the fast lane, and she's not keeping up with the car in front of her, which is all I ask, right? I'm not asking you to speed. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy, but if you're in the fast lane, keep up with the car in front of you, and she was not doing it. and then I passed her, and she was an old Asian woman, and I'm like, figures.
That's just racist.
Honda, I have another conspiracy theory for you.
Oh boy.
See, the Yellow Ranger, she died in a car crash, on September 3rd, 2001, 8 days before 9/11.
So she knew?
She knew.
She knew.
She was driving to tell George Bush,
Yeah.
Sir, they were going to attack the Twin Towers. And then she was taken out by Al Qaeda before that could happen.
Taken from us too soon.
Do you guys believe the official story of what happened on 9/11?
Well, parts of it, yes. Parts of it are obviously true. Parts of it are obviously fucking a lie. So I don't know.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I like that one documentary that you hated, Honda, Loose Change.
Well, that points at a lot of things that are inconsistencies with the official story, but it doesn't actually give you like a full narrative of what actually happened, right? Because they don't have the ability to go in with scientific evidence and fucking whatever and prove shit. They're just like, here's what they said, here's what they also said, and it's different. But I mean, when you look at the BBC, when they were reporting on Building 7 falling, an hour to the minute exactly before it fell, because they got their time change wrong and reported on it 1 hour before it fell as if it had already fallen. You guys remember this? You know about this?
that sounds vaguely familiar. I'm sure I've seen something about it, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, there was a BBC report about the Solomon Brothers building, Building 7 in the World Trade Center complex, falling in its footprint because of structural damage caused by fire. Which was the official story that NIST came up with. That NIST, the National Institute for Standards and Technology, never came up with an official report because they couldn't get the math to work as to how it could possibly happen. So they never published anything because they couldn't come up with a workable theory. And if you look at how 1 and 2 fell in the NIST report, the only way that they got to the conclusion that matched with the reality of the video of what happened was by playing around with the numbers, right? It's like, okay, if we increase the number of heat by this much and increase the time by this much, then we get this result. And that's what they did in the computer simulation. They had to play with the numbers so hard that they were beyond the fucking pale of anything that was true in reality. And they came up with a workable solution that include a pancake theory. You remember the pancake theory? How the floors of the building would pancake on top of each other and as they fell. But if you look at the video, like, they didn't pancake, they fucking vaporized. They turned into fucking dust and everything fell from below. It's just, never mind. Oh my God. Aztec Warrior says, so where is the Mexican Power Ranger?
Well, there has to have been at least one, right?
Is there a Brown Ranger?
I mean, the show's been on for like 30 fucking years at this point. So, and it's like every couple of years they do a whole new version of the show. It's like,
dude, my youngest son got way into Power Rangers for a little while when he was little. And I never realized how many Power Ranger shows there were until my youngest son was like, well, this Ranger has this power, and these Rangers have this power, and these Rangers have motorcycles, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's like they come up with a new iteration of it every few years, I think.
Yeah.
Artists. Good.
Another thing about 9/11 that always bothered me, we saw pictures of the Pentagon and how part of it had collapsed or whatnot due to some explosion or something, or what they say, something hitting it, but they never showed any wreckage of any plane hitting the Pentagon. They always removed it.
Well, the thing about the Pentagon was there were something like 25 or 35, something like that, videos from surveillance cameras from around the Pentagon, like 7-Eleven. There was a hotel across the street, like that kind of shit. And the FBI came into all of those places, knocked on the door, said, hey, we need to look at your surveillance camera footage, confiscated it, and it's never seen the light of day.
Yeah, you only ever see that one video.
And the only video that they ever showed was the one video from the lawn of the Pentagon wherein they show 3 frames of something hitting the fucking Pentagon. Not one of those frames showed an airplane.
Yep.
So there you go. And the fact that that happened proves everything that you guys need to know about the Pentagon. Whatever they say happened isn't the truth. It's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna screen share this and whatnot. But
artist formerly known as Deegan says, watch the 9/12/2001 InfoWars. Alex Jones called the next 20 years is on YouTube. I believe it. I absolutely believe that.
But look at that. That part of the building is what they say a plane hit. But normally if a plane hits, it drags on the ground, and there should be fuselage and wreckage everywhere before it hits the building. But no, that does not look like a plane hit the building. That looks like somebody planted a bomb and it imploded in from the inside.
Well, and the thing is, you're showing the picture from after the outside wall fell. There's a picture from before the outside wall fell where it shows a 12 by 12 fucking circular hole.
Right.
With no damage to the left, right, up, or down, where the wings or the engines or the tail section would have hit the building and shown some sort of impact, perhaps broken apart and strewn some pieces across the lawn. That didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
There was a Brown Ranger, but he got deported.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, goddamn.
Matt, you should have let him stay.
It's Matt's fault. Why no surveillance cam video from building collapse in Florida? Says Hijabs for All. I don't know. That one seemed less questionable to me. I bet that one has. I'm not saying that like that wasn't some conspiracy or whatever, because I don't fucking know, but I didn't think that one was anyway. What do you guys think? Was the fucking Florida building collapse a conspiracy?
I don't think so, only because I don't know what the point would have been for it.
So that they could spend more money on buildings? I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel they don't really need an excuse. They just do that anyway. They're like, hey, we're going to build a bunch of buildings here. Fuck off. And it's like, okay.
In Texas, my local Walmart has a sign about carrying, but it doesn't have a 30.06.07 or .05. Does that affect constitutional carry in LTC or LTC? I don't know what that means. I'm confused, Corey. Corey, you confused me.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. In Texas, my local Walmart has a sign about carrying, but doesn't have a 30.6 or .7 or .5. Does that affect constitutional carry or LTC? No, it officially has to be the official .6, .7, .5, whatever. That's the law. So, yeah, they legally. I mean, once you're there, I guess the manager can say, "Look, we'd like to ask you to leave if you're going to wear that gun." And I think legally you would have to if they ask you to leave. But as far as it being, no, that's not a legal sign. It has to have the official sign as per the law. There's a specific sign that has to be in a specific size and a specific font for it to be a legal notice that you cannot carry a gun in there. So basically what it means is you would not get in trouble for carrying a gun in there. You could still get in trouble if they asked you to leave and you didn't, because then that's trespassing. But yeah, no, it wouldn't have any effect other than if somebody asked you to leave.
Don't Poke the Bear says, the Florida building is only a conspiracy in the sense that people were paid off to save the owner from having to shut down. You remember that story about the people whose parents were in that building and they kept getting phone calls for like a week?
Yeah, that's creepy.
That was fucking... Dude, yeah. Like imagine like that was your parents or whatever. I'm like, hopefully you don't never have to actually imagine this, but that was your parents stuck in the building and they kept calling you, but they couldn't talk. And so you just kept answering the phone and they could hear you and you could hear them, you couldn't hear them, but god damn, dude, that's fucking nuts.
I don't want to think about it. That's awful.
It hurts me. It hurts me to think about that. I don't know, man. I live in an apartment. I don't want this shit to fall down on me. That would suck. I'd be dead as fuck. There's like 4 floors above me. There was something I was going to read. Hold on, I'm sorry. It was from Hijabs for All, and I can't fucking find it now. I read it a minute ago. No, that was from way before. Well, never mind. I don't care. Pat Wright says there was a reporter at the Pentagon minutes after the explosion, and he said there was no plane parts. Then the guys disappeared. Okay, here's another one. Do you remember Pentagon 2001, September 11th? Cheney was in the Pentagon when that shit got hit. Cheney went out onto the lawn and helped people pick up pieces of shit or whatever that had fallen onto the lawn so that they could like get it. And then there was a group of people who brought out what could only be described as a big chunk of whatever it was that hit the fucking building, wrapped up in sheets so that no one could see it, and they like shuffled it away, and fucking no one ever knows what that was, and no one even talks about it. Do you guys know about this?
Nope.
Okay, let me talk for a minute. Let me try to find a picture of it.
Words and stuff.
Words are hard.
They can be. They can be. Yes, riveting chat, everybody.
Well, I asked you guys.
I know.
Me for like
I'm waiting for someone else to
can't fucking do it.
Help throw in some topics of conversation.
Penis.
I can't really carry penis.
Panoose
Nice.
is a great topic of conversation. Well, I found another crackhead on YouTube or Twitter saying that banning abortion in Texas is racism because they're trying to force white people to have babies. I don't understand this thought fucking.
Well, the thing is that you don't understand is that they don't fucking have their facts straight. They just hear, oh, white people are banning abortion. That's because white people want to have more babies, not actually knowing that, what is the percentage of abortions in America by race? Like, They never bothered to look that up. So
it's a very simple. It's not like it's a lot to ask to look that shit up. It's like, oh, if you're going to make this wild claim, what have a basic understanding of simple facts like who would be most affected by abortion? Oh, people who are black. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess everything I'm saying is complete horse shit and means nothing because I'm an idiot.
Bro, I'm having trouble finding this. I know it exists. There's a video of like 12 dudes carrying a big piece of something that's covered in a giant sheet so no one can see what it is and putting it on a truck and the truck drives away. And it's like, why would you cover something up with a sheet? It makes no sense whatsoever unless there's something that you don't want people to know. Honestly. There's just so much, like, okay, on the grand scheme of conspiracies, 9/11 is the big one. It has like the biggest impact on our country so far. I mean, maybe you could argue fucking COVID had a bigger one, and you're probably right. But okay, fine, let's discount that. It has the most
Kennedy.
It has the most evidence behind it. It killed a lot of people. Fucking the whole world changed because of it. We went to war. We changed our policy. We had new fucking like 3-letter government agencies because of this shit. I mean, the Department of Homeland Security never fucking existed before 9/11. I don't know about if all you kids fucking realize that. You remember when they were talking about the Department of Homeland?
The NSA did.
You remember talking about how hearing about the Department of Homeland Security and thinking to yourself, like, hey, that sounds awfully Nazi. Because it was always the Nazis talking about the homeland.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Daniel says, if you don't see a 30-06 sign, you're not breaking the law. you do not, quote, see the 30-6 law sign, you're not breaking law. What is that, 30.6? Is that 30-6?
Well, that's how we all say it, but it's 30.6. But if you're a gun owner, it applies to gun owners. It's just funny they named it 30.6.
Okay.
I don't know if somebody did that on purpose, but that's what happened.
Question for the panel. If you guys were on the 100th floor of the Twin Towers, would you jump or burn to death?
Oh, fuck. I have no idea.
Jesus
I don't think
Christ.
I could make that determination like up front, like be like, oh, I know I'm going to do this. Because who knows in that moment what you're going to do, you know?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to even think about it.
I think a lot of those people didn't mean to jump. I think they were trying to crawl out of the window because the heat coming out of the building was so intense that they couldn't be inside of it, and so they were hanging out the window and they lost their grip.
That sounds more plausible.
The thing that fucking haunts my nightmares is the sound of those people hitting the fucking glass below. Because they didn't land on concrete. They landed, well, some of them did. But there was a glass structure below the Twin Towers that a lot of them landed on, and it was the most terrible sound you've ever fucking heard. If you look at modern history, every 20 years, something big always happens. We are due for something if you don't count COVID.
Nah, I think COVID counts.
Do you think we're headed for another Black Swan event?
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
I think we most definitely are. I think it's right around the corner. I think we're months, if not maybe a year or two out from some crazy shit happening and everything fucking changing because of it. Like, we've already hit that point where like everything's changed, but things can still change more than they already have, and people will accept that in the face of a Black Swan event. And I think that they need that to get the ball moving to where they want it to be.
Apparently, something happened at Denver Airport.
What's that?
Well, Austin Roberts is yelling Denver Airport. Apparently, something happened on a train or something.
Well, there's like the whole Denver airport conspiracy that.
No. Just recently, there something happened.
Here's the thing about the Denver airport conspiracy. I worked for the company that did the dirt work for Denver International Airport. My friend's dad was on the job site every single day that they were building both the road to the Denver International Airport, that highway that they built, and the airport itself, which the company that I worked for was in charge of both. And if there were secret tunnels underneath DIA, he would know about it. And he said that it's bullshit and full of shit. And he was one of those guys who was like always conspiratorial. Like, his brother died because the CIA killed him, according to this dude. So if there, you know what I mean? Like, if someone fucking thought that there was a conspiracy, he was the guy, and he was there every day, and he said there's no conspiracy. So I believe him. Although that fucking horse is weird, and those murals are weird. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
There's some weird shit there.
Because there's the mural in DIA of like soldiers with guns and children dead and like fucking people crying and shit. It's like, what is this mural that you decided to put at an airport? I don't understand you. Daniel says
It might be something similar to like, in Ghostbusters, where they put all that weird shit on that apartment building.
Are you saying they're trying to bring back Gozar the Carpathian?
Or somebody else.
Did you combine fucking...
Yeah, I probably did.
Gozer and... what's
There's
his name?
Gozar and Vigo.
Vigo
the Carpathian. I want to get that painting of Vigo.
I have it in my living room. It hangs over my TV.
That's awesome.
I bought it off Amazon for like $15. I was like, it's going in my living room.
Vigo was my son's nickname growing up.
It's Vigo.
Oh, it's just because every time he would do something he wasn't supposed to, or get in trouble, he'd be like, "You've been a bad monkey, Vigo." Just like in that movie. So it just kind of, I said that enough that eventually, just like would answer to Vigo.
That's great.
Grand Central Station was the headquarters for World War II. What is under Denver? Says the artist formerly known as Deegan. I did not know that there was that I've been to Grand Central Station. It's like this fucking really, really old train station building that you can go to, and there's a bar inside of it, and you can get food and stuff. It's actually kind of cool. But I didn't know that was, I mean, it was old, but I didn't know it was like World War II old. I guess that makes sense. Ghost Shadow says the footage of the aircraft hitting the Pentagon, the aircraft did not hit the ground first. Problem government had is money spent to reinforce exterior walls against attack. See, the thing is, the place in the Pentagon that building hit, that the fucking whatever it was hit. You guys remember September 10th, 2001? How Dick Cheney got on TV and said, hey, by the way, there's like $7 trillion of money that the Pentagon has spent that we can't track. Do you guys remember this?
I don't, but I was also in middle school, so I wasn't.
So the day before September 11th, if you don't know, Dick Cheney got on TV and said there's like $7.4 trillion of money that the United States government has spent, and we don't know on what, and it's not accountable, and we don't know why. And at the time, the fucking national debt was something like 7.5 trillion. So it was the equivalent of every penny of debt that the United States is in at that point. Oh, it was Rumsfeld. It was Donald Rumsfeld. Sorry, Donald Rumsfeld. My bad. And there was two places where they kept the files and information for the Pentagon money investigation. One of them, Building 7. The other, the exact place that the aircraft hit on the Pentagon. What happened to that investigation? It went away. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, it's definitely a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Without a
Inside
doubt.
job.
Afghanistan taught us an important lesson. Mountain people can't be conquered. 556 versus 308 versus 762 for mountain warfare is the question.
762. 762, hands down.
308.
308.
Well, or 762 by 51. Like if I'm assuming 762. He's saying 762 by 39. But if he's saying 762 by 51, which is just slightly spicy 308, like that, because if you talk to, like, that's why they came out with the SCAR in 308 and shit like that, was because in fighting in Afghanistan, they had to shoot across mountain ranges and they needed that extra range.
I don't know. 308's not the best for shooting long range, but it's better than 556 and it's better than 762-39.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying of those three, that's what I would go with. Plus, you're going to find more systems that can do both if they need to in 308.
Leonardo Vu says Black Swan to push digital currency. I mean, they're already pushing it. It's just how are they going to get it implemented? And that's how they would get it implemented is some Black Swan event where you have to bring a barrel full of fucking $100 bills to buy your groceries,
Well, they want one that they can control. Because right now, all the digital currencies, that people are jumping into and trading and doing all this stuff they're doing, and yeah, they don't control any of them.
You don't think they've manipulated the fucking Bitcoin market?
Well, they might have manipulated it, but they don't control it.
Well, the thing is, they manipulated it so that it goes way down, and they buy when it's way down. And then they manipulate it so it goes way up, and then they sell it when it goes way up. And they manipulate it to go back down again, and they buy it back like fucking for pennies on the dollar of what they sold it for.
I know,
and
but
so
that's
just
have trading. That's just
well,
trading.
I'm saying because they are able to manipulate it, they probably have a controlling interest in the amount, like the number of Bitcoins out there. I'm sure the majority of them, or at least a good portion of them, belong to those people,
maybe
whoever they are.
You want to see this?
Yes.
Watch this. It's very quick. It's 27 seconds.
What will happen if I do not take my shirt, my hat off?
If you refuse, you're going to be arrested and taken to jail.
If I don't take my hat off,
You're going to be fingerprinted and processed. Actually, you're not going to be taken. You're not going to be taken to jail. You're going to be fingerprinted and released.
but I'll be arrested though
Yes,
for wearing a hat that says "Make America Great Again."
that's correct.
Okay.
That was at a protest, and a cop was saying he was going to arrest somebody for wearing a MAGA hat.
I would say go ahead and arrest me. I'll put in my fingerprints, and then I'm going to call my lawyer, and then I'm going to sue the fuck out of your police department,
For
and
harassment.
then I'm going to have a shit ton of money, and it's going to be great. So please arrest me, sir.
What are you doing to your microphone, dude?
Me?
Yeah, your microphone was all fucked. Did everybody else hear that?
Yes.
Okay, it was.
Yeah, I was wondering what the fuck was happening to my
Okay. I don't know if you were bumping up against your microphone or something.
I did not touch it.
Okay, it's like was like
Is
crackling
your
in and
AC
out.
on or something, or fan on or something?
I've got a fan on, but I'm like blocking the fan wind from with my
Okay.
body.
It sounds
Some
fine
of the
now.
wind got to the mic.
Sounds
I
fine
can
right
do
now,
it like
you're good.
this. Here's the fan sound.
Yep, that's what it is.
That's
Then.
what
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, maybe I moved out of the way.
I called it.
Maybe I moved out of the way for a second. I'm not sure. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, yep, yes, bad mic." Sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. Sorry about your balls, bro.
Wait, this woman's going to try to explain that Hurricane Ida was caused destruction because of racism. I want to hear this line of thought.
There is absolutely no reason why Hurricane Ida should have done that much damage to Louisiana and Mississippi and along the path that it's going to take. And part of the reason why is because there is infrastructural and environmental racism in a lot of minority and low socioeconomic communities. There's no reason that the southern border of Louisiana should still be struggling to figure out what type of infrastructure and technology they can use to prevent minority communities from being destroyed. And on top of that, not just being destroyed, but also having to put in their own resources to rebuild their own community. Like,
Wait. You shouldn't have to put in your own resources to rebuild your own community. Did I just understand that right?
Yep.
Well, a community shouldn't have to fucking take care of itself.
Her microphone sounds messed up. It makes me want to yell delete.
Why? I don't. What the? Okay, hold on. Let's see what else she has to say.
smell the flowers, people. Okay, there is race embedded into every decision in the United States of America, and the sooner that we realize that, the sooner we can stop people from dying because of things that could have been prevented.
You know what I'm sick of? Everyone putting race into everything as an explanation for why there's unequal outcomes when you're not even looking at individuals or their work ethic or their intelligence level or their, you know what I mean? Like there's a million things that go into it. And not to mention the fact that we live in a country where we had a black president and, you know, like anybody who works hard enough has the opportunities that anyone else has for the most part. And I'm sure that there's probably some exceptions to that or whatever, you know, but you can literally pull yourself by the bootstraps.
Racism is the easy out for a lot of people. So instead of actually using that muscle in their head called the brain, they just go to the easiest fucking thing left to them. So racism.
Well, it's a victimhood mentality. That's what it is.
Yeah. And it's the thing that they've been taught in school for, you know, from kindergarten on.
Imagine if they were taught how to swim.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, Henry. Wow.
I don't know what to say about that, but okay.
This is the winner right here that just got fired for saying he was going to turn kids into revolutionaries in Antifa.
Okay.
This dude with the fucking hammer and sickle tattoo.
How is that any different than having a giant Nazi tattoo on your fucking chest?
It shouldn't be.
Not really.
I mean, it's a representation of hate and destruction and death.
Belief.
It's just for different reasons. It's not racism. It's other reasons.
Well,
they also pointed out this dude, and I didn't see it the first time, but in that thing, he has what's the name of the bad guys? The what you call it in 1984? What were they called?
Oh fuck! I
can't remember. Anyway, the state basically the rule over the force. He has that tattoo of their logo on his arm.
Well, that's nice. Good thing
He
he's
looks
a high
very
school
feminine.
teacher.
How did he escape from that mental facility in order to become a teacher? I really want to know.
Vodka. That's how.
Someone had to have been drunk to give him a job. That's bad.
Oh,
Daniel says, "Did you see what Fauci uttered about the Mu variant?" No, I did not. I did
no.
not. I did not hit her.
Well, hi, Mark.
This is not what I thought it was. What the fuck? This is. I typed in California teacher 1984. What the fuck? This is.
Creepy as fuck.
That's a teacher?
I don't know. I'm concerned. What is that dude's name? What is this dude's name? I forget his name. Git or Gite or it's like Gitte or some shit.
That's
Hold
a weird
on.
name, dude.
I think it's Gite or something like that. Ah, fuck it. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Too much work.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he has got the logo of the bad guys on his arm.
What the fuck is that? New York?
It looks
Subway
like
flooding.
it. Somewhere, subway's flooding somewhere. I don't know, man. Ida fucked all kinds of shit up.
Is that because of Ida?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
Subway
My
flooding, infrastructure. Yeah.
because I know like Central Philly, like because I have friends and shit back there. Like they were sending me photos of like there's people in like rafts and shit, like just like river cruising down to the middle of the street because it's all flooded and shit. Like people are diving off bridges and going swimming.
That's a
Dude,
New York.
I had no idea this shit was like I knew a hurricane was coming or whatever, and it was probably
Yeah.
gonna fuck shit up, but I didn't know it was this bad. Jesus.
Yeah, it's
That's
bad.
New York City right now?
Yeah, that's New York.
Is that because of this hurricane just made its way up there and dumped
Yes.
on them?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm
It
glad
traveled
it's
that.
me.
It traveled that far via land. Like it hit Louisiana, and then we started going straight northeast, and it made it all the way to fucking New York. And it obviously it wasn't a hurricane anymore after it hit land, but it was still powerful enough to do this to New York by the time it got there.
Do you guys know anything about weather control technology?
Yeah, like what you
I'm
call
not an
it?
expert in it.
Harp.
Harp. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
Just enough to make
So-
conversation.
Yes, exactly. I don't really know how it works or what. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but basically, you're able to heat up parts of the clouds and make them like differentially heat them so that they can start spinning, and you can make a hurricane with this shit. So, you think China fucking has that technology too?
Maybe.
The answer is yes, they do. And moreover, it's a great way to fucking attack a country without attacking a country, right? It's a great way to fucking send a disaster. Like, you ever play fucking Sim City and you get bored and you start sending Godzillas and hurricanes and shit?
Oh yeah.
Giant robots. Alien
Yeah.
robots.
Yeah. It's like that, dude.
This one
Iron Road. What is this? Iron Road says you're thinking of INSOC. What is that?
NSOC, I've heard of that, but I can't off the top of my head remember what it is.
Why do you only say half the thing, Iron Road?
This woman right here is trying to say that the Republicans in Texas saying that passing a heartbeat bill that has no enforcement in it is the equivalent of them being the Taliban terrorists. So that's fun.
That's interesting
That's
take
good.
on someone
Yeah.
who's dumber than a flavored lollipop.
Now I've talked about it before. This fucking heartbeat bill, whatever the fuck it is, I don't understand it, how it's legal, honestly,
Yeah,
because
either do I,
of how
but-
it fucking it does. Nobody goes to jail, nobody gets in trouble, you don't even get a fucking ticket, but like you can get sued over
anyone
it.
can just
by
Joe Blow
anybody.
can just sue you.
I don't know how the fuck that's legal, but it's certainly not the Taliban. I mean, Jesus, these people are fucking dumb.
When they start dropping walls and shit on people, then
yeah,
maybe
exactly.
we can then make a comparison.
Oh, what's this woman saying? Let me see. Hold on.
Is that a
Are
woman?
you sure that's a woman?
Is it? I don't know. Why is it? I'm not getting any volume. The fuck's going on?
It was deemed
Maybe-
so painful for human
I don't
ears.
know.
Maybe she's deaf and she's just really lazy about sign language.
It says, I just added bug to my list of pronouns. So here's a very quick tutorial on how to use bugs pronouns in sentences. Okay, let's go. I don't think I need to hear you. I think we're good.
I was taught many years ago the only good bug is a dead
bug.
I feel like you follow these people on things so that you can get mad, Matt.
No, this is the libs of TikTok. So you just go to there to intentionally see ridiculous shit. I don't follow any of these people.
Right, you follow libs of TikTok so that you can get pissed off. Is what I'm saying.
Hey man, I want to see
because it gives them hasty headline stories and stuff.
Well, not only that, but like, I would not have known that there was a narrative being pushed around the country that somehow the reason that Republicans, white people, don't want people to have abortions is because of racism, because they're so stupid that they don't realize that most abortions are abortions from people who are not white. I wouldn't have known that had I not looked at this shit.
Is INSOC the thing from 1984?
INSOC 1984. Yes, thank you. That's the tattoo he had.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
And Daniel says, if you got questions about China, ask Nightstrike. Nightstrike, what's China doing?
I don't know. I don't care. He's making fun of me because I have Chinese guns.
You have Chinese what guns?
Yes, I've got more than 2 Chinese guns. I have 3.
No. What is this shit?
Ghost Shadow says the HARP project was in Alaska and got shut down when they turned it on and killed animals around the facility. It also created a hole in the ozone above Alaska.
Is that where the hole in the remember the hole in the ozone layer?
Well,
we got talking about in the 80s? And then
but see, that was
people stopped talking about it.
There was a tactical reason for that because they wanted the hole in the ozone layer so the sun could get in there more easily to stop the vampires.
Well, the thing is, the hole in the ozone layer went away because we kept releasing ozone.
Our model of manhood is defined by our oppressor. Like, part of oppression, part of living in a repressive society is the fact that even the oppressed have internalized the consciousness of their oppressor.
I don't need to hear you anymore. I'm sorry.
This feels like last night.
I am so tired of that kind of language, oppressed and oppressor. Why don't you take some individual responsibility for your life, Sat, and realize that the cumulative fucking result of the choices that you made in your life are the end result of where you're at?
Or let's simplify it even further. You made shitty choices in your life, therefore your life is shitty.
Well, gentlemen, I would love to stay, but I do have to turn in for the evening.
Stop making shitty choices, Angry.
If anything, I'm probably making good choices by getting up early tomorrow. I'll just see you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good night. Banging Gongs with Your Mom says, Pictures at the Guardian show the wall of the Pentagon after the impact, and it shows is a single hole, no wing entry. Yeah, we talked about that, dude. Like, literally, there's no spot where the engines would have hit, where the wings would have hit, where the tail section would have hit. Like, all of those things were untouched. The windows were not broken. There were spools of fucking, like, wire or whatever that they had ready to install just sitting there untouched outside the building. Like, nothing was fucking even touched except for that hole. And the thing is, how many rings of there are there on the Pentagon? Like, several rings of, like, walls and wall and then a wall and then a wall, because there's all these office buildings within it. That hole went through several walls, and it stayed exactly the same size. Airplanes don't do that. Airplanes just don't do that. Aztec Warrior said, let's send all these so-called oppressed people to Afghanistan. You know, there was a country that, I think it was Monroe was the president when this happened, when they bought a giant chunk of Africa and said, hey, if you feel oppressed here or whatever, you can go back to Africa. We bought you a country.
Liberia.
There. Do you know what the poorest country in the world is currently?
Liberia.
Didn't start off that way. You know what the most war-torn country probably, arguably, is in the entire world?
Let me guess. Liberia.
where General Butt Naked would strip his 14-year-old fucking soldiers down naked and give them a mixture of cocaine and fucking gunpowder so that they would go into battle and be all crazy, and they would eat people. They would literally eat people. And the same guy, General Butt Naked, fucking busted some people in whatever fucking city it is there, the main city, for serving human meat because he tasted it and recognized it as human meat because he's eaten it before. Yeah, never mind. It's fine. It's cool. What was the CNN dude? There was some CNN fucking he wasn't an anchor, he was just like a, what do you call the guy in the field? I forget.
See, there's this fucking tattoo with the fucking V behind it from the logo.
Who was the fucking CNN reporter who ate human brain? You remember this?
No.
No, he was a CNN reporter. He was doing a report on some shit going down or happening or whatever in India. And he was hanging out with these like fucking crazy Indian dudes who practice cannibalism. And they were like, hey, do you want to try this human brain with us? And he was like, sure, and ate a piece of human brain.
I would not have said sure, but you know, that's just me.
I forget who it was, but he still reports for fucking CNN. He's still a dude who works for them, right? And he's a fucking cannibal. Because once you eat a piece of human, if you even do it once, you are a cannibal for the rest of your life. It's like a motherfucker, right? You fuck one mother.
Yep. By the way, anybody who lets their little boy dress like this needs to be shot. I'm just gonna say that. If you're letting your little boy put on a halter top and ripped jeans,
he tried to cut off his own penis at age 3.
Yes, because he thought he was a little girl.
My God, dude.
That is not something that just happens. That is something that is put into you. Parents or somebody convinced this little boy because not at 3 years old.
That makes me upset.
Not at 3 years old. I'm sorry.
Like, you fucked that kid up for the rest of his life. Already. It was Reza Aslan. That's who it was. Reza Aslan fucking ate human brain.
Ugh.
So anytime you see Reza Aslan doing a report on anything,
that's a cannibal.
He's a cannibal. And if you ever see that, like if you're like at a fucking event or something and Reza Aslan's on the street reporting, you just call him a fucking cannibal to his face. Mm-hmm. I'm glad someone fucking knew what I was talking about. Thank you, Let on Steel. And hit jobs for all. Kara said, are we now in a Cold War, but we are the cogs, not the informed of this war? I don't know. I feel like we're in World War III with China right now, and World War III is being fought on levels that aren't with guns and bombs.
This is where World War III is being fought. Look at this. Read this shit.
Yes, I bought my 10-year-old daughter a dildo, and that's perfectly okay. What the fuck?
This is where the war is at.
No, it's not. It is not okay.
This is the war. This is the culture war. This is the fucked up shit we're fighting. Convincing little boys that by the age of 3, they're a girl so that they want to cut their own penis off, and then this shit.
And then buying your 10-year-old daughter a dildo because it's perfectly okay.
Yeah. This is where the war is that shit. And then you cross that with what Marxist fucking revolutionary Antifa teachers are trying to do to your fucking kids at the same time while they're in school. That's where the war is for our children at this point. You can't just leave kids alone and let them grow up and be whoever the fuck they want to be. And if that's gay or straight or whatever the fuck, it shouldn't matter. They're your kids. You loved them. You raised them right. But you didn't try to push dildos or sex changes on them at 3 or 10 years old. You just let them grow up how they're going to grow up and love them.
Do you ever do this move, Matt? Your kid gets home from school. Hey, man, how was today? Great. Blah, blah. What'd you learn? Oh, nothing. Just like always. Okay, cool. And then they set down their backpack. And what you do is you pull out a folder from their backpack and find current work that they're doing, right? It's like this sheet or that sheet. And this really pissed me off the other day. I was looking through my son's papers, and it was like, well, what do you want to do when you grow up? And he was like, I want to be a lawyer. And I'm like, booyah, dude. That's fucking awesome. I'm glad that you want to be a lawyer. And then you look on the other side, and it was like, list all of the ways that you're being oppressed that's keeping you from achieving your dream or something like that.
The fuck?
And I was like, I almost wanted to email the teacher. I probably should have, being like, what class is it that you're fucking teaching my junior high student? And what does oppression have to do with what you're teaching them? You know, but again, like, dude, us as parents these days, when it comes to the school, have so little say in what goes on that it almost makes me want to just pull them out of school and do homeschool. I don't have time for it. There's online programs maybe that I could look into. I don't know. But my kids are old enough, though, and this is another thing that I do, is I make sure to give them a daily dose of dad, where I'm just like, here's some fucking knowledge that I can drop on you. Here's some shit that you probably heard at school that's wrong, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. Oh, Corey Long. People that need good old-fashioned country... People like that need a good old-fashioned country-ass whooping, says Corey Long.
Yeah. You want to see the one that triggered me the other day? I don't know.
Yes.
Did you watch this one with us?
No.
I don't remember if you were on that chat.
No.
Listen to what she says.
Arrow ace and a lesbian, which
She's arrow ace and a lesbian. She's going to try and explain what arrow ace means.
means that I am attracted to women in a lot of ways, such as aesthetically, intellectually, etc. But I only form the romantic and sexual attraction after getting to know the person, because I hold sub-identities within the asexual and aromantic.
So she's a lesbian that doesn't become sexually attracted to somebody and want to have sex with somebody until after she knows them. That's now its own identity. You know, being a human being is arrow ace. You know, because if you're not a slut, you're that. You know what I'm saying? She's basically saying she doesn't want to have sex with anybody until she gets to know them. Why is that an identity? Why is that a fucking identity? Isn't that just being a person? You're either a slut or you're not. Okay, good. You've just told us you're just a lesbian. That's it. That's all you are. You're a lesbian that likes to get to know people before you fuck them. That doesn't make you special.
How much? Okay, here's a question that I have that I've had for a really long time, and maybe it's showing my own ignorance by asking it, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What percentage of lesbians, and I'm putting that in quotes because I don't believe all of them are doing it for attention?
I don't know.
100% this person.
I don't even give a shit who you want to fuck. I don't care if you're lesbian.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? Like in high school, like if two chicks were making out, all the dudes were like, "Oh, those chicks are making out." It's so, and they got all the attention in the world. They got all of their positive reinforcement for them to continue to do it, right? And they probably deep down want the dick, but they get way more attention if they make out with a chick, and so they do that so that they can get attention. And I'm not saying that all chicks who were lesbians are like, because there's obviously lesbians who are they're lesbian, right? I'm not questioning that, but I am questioning like a lot of the younger girls who are doing it for attention, you know? I don't know. And maybe that's a result of my age, because I think a lot of the girls when I was younger that were doing that kind of shit, they were like, yeah, I'm bi. They were like, yeah, you said that because now you're giving the boyfriend the idea of potentially having a threesome. And that's hot to him, and he finds that attractive, and you know it, you know? I don't know. And everyone's saying 98, 99%. I don't know if it's that high, but...
By the way, I'm just going to tell you right now, if your girlfriend ever brings up the idea of a threesome, just say no.
Yeah, it's a trap.
I'm telling you that right now.
It's a fucking trap.
That's just don't even know. Because even if she seems all into it, right up to the point that you're actually engaged in it, as soon as it's over, she's fucking pissed.
Yep. It's a trap. I've done it.
I'm just
It's a
telling
trap.
you from personal experience. it's
No,
not gonna
I'm
work
telling
out.
you too. I have done it, and it's a trap.
Yep.
It seems like a great idea, and going through with it, it's awesome. It's the aftermath that.
Oh, and there's a lot of aftermath. A lot. So.
Especially if you like give any attention to the other chick at all while you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Well, why were you so into it when she was there?" Like, I don't, because you're beautiful. There's no good answer. There's really not.
No.
There's nothing you can say that's a good answer to that.
Do you want some big gay ice cream?
Colostomy Bag says, "How do we have 98 people watching and only 7 likes?" I don't know. Hit the like button, boys. Also, please, if you find someone that you think might like some genuine, interesting, dick-filled conversation, send them this way and give them a link. That helps too. So yeah, all of that propagandizing you did for my channel yesterday, Matt, I got a total of 10 new subs.
More than I got.
I feel like the first one to talk there was the loser. Sorry, Night Strike.
You know what? On that note, I'm gonna.
I'm just kidding, dude. Jesus Christ. You ever do fucking sales and it's like the first one to talk loses? You never heard that saying?
No, because I never sold stuff like that.
Well, that's what I meant. I didn't mean anything else by it.
No, you just wanted to be a dick. I got it.
No, Night Strike, I love you, man. I do.
Fuck.
Wow.
That was harsh.
Okay, then. Did I just do it again? Am I just fucking... I'm an asshole, I guess. Jesus Christ.
No, you made a joke. And
I did. I tried to make
and then when you realized the joke was taken wrong, you went so far as to profess your love for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Night Strike's probably just tired.
I hope he's just tired. Christy says, "I won't like this just because you told us to." Well, that's why you're not getting the V, too, I bet.
Get that V.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I awake? I gotta be awake at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:30. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing awake here. I'm not even tired yet.
Because you didn't drink enough. I told you to start drinking like an hour ago.
I just poured my first drink.
Well, I mean... Actually, I told you to start drinking almost 2 hours ago now.
I know. You really did. This woman is trying to say that virginity is a social construct.
Virginity is a social construct?
Yeah. Apparently it's something that's just created by society. It's just...
Because...
It's some...
Wow. Okay, let's hear this. I want to hear this.
Yeah, let me back it up here. Hold on.
And so we have all agreed socially that
Wait, pause
virginity-
it. Pause it real quick.
Uh-huh. When did we all agree? What?
Is she a virgin?
I don't know. Maybe she'll say.
Okay, go on.
I just like how she's saying, so we've all agreed socially that virginity is a social construct. I didn't agree to this, but okay.
state of being.
Oh, it's a state of
before
being.
having sex. We all agree on that. That's why it's a social construct. And there are
It's
lots of
it's
things-
not a state of being. It's a physical
reality.
social constructs.
It's
like
a factual statement.
or government or organized religion, gender, masculinity or femininity. And the thing about a social construct is that it is made up. It's not representing something that is real. And we all choose as a culture to participate in it or not. And what I'm saying is virginity is something that we can challenge. We don't have to accept this social construct, especially because it's rooted in patriarchy
Oh, of
and
course it
purity
is.
culture and the oppression of women. So we can actually let that social construct go. If it feels right to use that for yourself, then use it for yourself. But recognize that it's actually not a real thing. It's made up. So
Matt,
here's the thing.
Matt, just so you know, I'm a virgin. I
I have my virginity again. I am a virgin again. I just am.
Forget those 70 fucking chicks or whatever it's been. I don't remember how many at this point. I don't even know how old I am. So, like, I lost count of lots of things.
I'm a virgin again. So,
how old were you when you could no longer say that? Truthfully,
well, 14. So,
and how old was she?
19.
Okay, I was 15. She was 18. So almost as good. You were 14. She was 19.
Yeah.
I was 15. She was 18. Good work, sir. Good work. I'd give you a high five, but you're way too far away. It's a long drive for a high five, bro.
It is. Yes, I agree.
Although, honestly, we need to hang out. Like, at some point in the next year, we need to make a solid plan and make it happen.
I say we go to Wanamaker in fucking April.
Okay.
That's like,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. I think it would take both of us about the same amount of time to get there to Tulsa.
Yeah. How far of a drive is it for you?
It's about 15, 16 hours.
Hold on, let me look it up. Directions
to Tulsa.
To Tulsa.
They'd probably have you go through Kansas and then down.
Oh, yeah.
75.
It's only a 10-hour drive for me, man.
No, yeah, it's a lot fucking closer for you.
How far is it for you? 16?
14, between 14 and 16 hours, depending on traffic.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So.
It takes me 12 to get to fucking Vegas. You're as far away from Tulsa as I am from Los Angeles. Because it takes about 14 hours to get to LA.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so far south, man. It's just everything's far away from me.
You're so far away. Far, far away from me.
So far away. Leave my blade in my hands again.
What's all this fucking protest shit? Is this Paris?
These are all lockdown. This Paris, Berlin, fucking New York City, London, Belgium, Montreal, Australia, Scotland. They're just protests from all over the world.
Dude, why is it all the fucking Crowns countries? I mean, Belgium, obviously not, but like Canada, Australia, UK, like all of them are fucking locked down like a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
I was listening to these people talk about what's going on in Australia, and they were talking about how Australians don't really fucking pay attention to Australian politics, and most of the Australians who care about politics watch American politics and comment about American politics, and therefore don't really have any say in what's going on in Australia. Isn't that fucking weird?
That is weird.
Because it seems to me like, okay, like, everyone pays attention to what's going on in America because we're the big fucking stick waving asshole in the room, right?
Yeah, we've got the big dick. So,
but
we watch this swinging around, and somebody fucks with us. We leave a mushroom tattoo on their forehead.
Right, but shouldn't you also pay attention to your own stick waving asshole? You know,
you probably should. I think that's what's happening now. When you look at places like Australia, people are finally freaking out. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're using the same cup as me right now.
Cheers. Cheers, mate. Did you hear Trudeau talking about all the people in Canada who are going against the vaccines and how he doesn't care and he's going to fucking force it on them anyway?
Yeah, we watched that last night on the show.
Oh, yeah. That's where I saw that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, dude, that was fucking... Like, imagine being a Canadian who's against the shit that's going on in Canada and hearing that.
Yep.
That'd be like Biden coming out and saying, like, okay, we're mobilizing units to go after gun owners in every state.
Cheers.
Why does mine look bluer than yours?
Probably the light. I'm in the dark. I only have like one little bulb on over here.
Good old Walmart cups.
And somehow my camera's better than yours. I don't know how. Because
it's the same camera, dude.
I know. I think you got a defective one.
It's bullshit, bro. It's nice and clear. Like, look, it's nice and clear right now. Look, we're good.
All right, that's fine.
Just sometimes it goes out of focus and never comes back.
Just for no reason.
For no reason at all. It just decides to focus on something really close to the camera and doesn't fucking get over it. What is this 12-year-old talking about with pink hair?
Hold on, let me see. I don't know.
Libra gender is when you are like you're mostly a gender, but you still feel a connection to a gender. For me, for example, I'm Libra mask, which means that I'm mostly a gender, but I still feel a connection to the male. Like
You're mostly agender, but you still feel a little bit of a connection to one particular gender. Am I just being a bigoted old asshole, old white dude that just seems like too much? Like this is stupid. This is just stupid. I feel agender, but mostly agender, but I do still feel a little bit like a boy. Mostly.
Okay, I pulled up these coordinates. Oh, hold on. Let's share me. These are the coordinates that dude was talking about. Now, First of all, where is this? We are in
China somewhere.
China, just south of Mongolia.
The fuck is that? They're digging a pit? Yes, maybe?
It looks like the eyeballs of Satan.
Surrounded by a moat. Are those buildings all around it?
You lose
buildings?
I don't know what... I mean, like, you scroll in too far and it fucking loses resolution. I don't know what this is, dude. What is this? Nothing but dirt roads that go in and out, right? That's just a dirt road. Someone had to build this shit.
Yeah, of course. That's a man-made moat. You can tell by the angles on it.
You don't...
Not natural.
You don't get angles like that. Yeah.
What is that thing in the middle? The fuck is that? All these...
Okay, so this eye has the letter N in it. And this letter has... This eye has an @ symbol. What the fuck, dude? That looks like eyeballs, bro. Does it not?
It does, and it looks like so. Those look like levees or something, right? Like it looks like mounds of dirt all around the edge. No, of the centerpiece. Because it looks like those are peaks, right? Doesn't it look like the tops of peaks on the thing?
Here, we'll switch to terrain mode. Oh, of course, it doesn't have any information at all. Okay, never mind. Can we get a street view? Nope. Dude, what is this?
And that looks like those look like levees, because I see stuff like that all the time around down here, because we have that on the border where there's mounds of dirt piled up, and then you've got that little peak, and then like where the ones we have down here, of course, there's a road built into the top of it that Border Patrol drives on, but it's kind of a physical barrier to whatever. What the fuck is this?
Did they drive their Chevy to the levee?
But the levee was dry.
Them good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing "This Will Be the Day That I." I really like that song, dude. I don't know why.
It's a good song. There's a reason why it's an American classic. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I wish there was more resolution so you could... Like, it looks like this is like a big dirt bike fucking track that you can ride around. Like, that's what it looks like. And over here, you've got, stuff.
Okay, I got to see if I can find this too. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it without the exact coordinates, but I'm going to try. Satellite. It was in the desert.
So, if you can find Shivi Kern, whatever this is, Shivi Kern.
You see Xinjiang? Scroll out. Xinjiang. Okay, that's way over here. That's way over here. And it's up in the top corner. I see.
So it's north, just slightly west of Gansu. and north a little bit east of Jiquan. It's by the Ryoshu River. Fucking China, goddamn fucking words that don't make sense. Fuck you. Learn English.
Ryoshui?
Oh, there's a triangle down. Dude, there's a triangle! Why is there a triangle?
God damn it, I can't find it on my map. Fuck!
Oh, there's another triangle, but that one's shitty. That looks like fucking Ray drew it. I don't know why Ray can't draw a triangle.
Hold on. I'm gonna fucking look up these. Let me see. 41, 43.
Dude, this looks like an ancient
20,
city that was buried by the sand desert. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. This looks like a subdivision that nature had taken over again.
6 east. Let's see if that pops up anything. Okay, all right, I found it. Okay, I gotta look at this shit. What the fuck? What is this?
So there's your triangle, because
triangle.
You need a place for your fucking alien spaceships to land. And then look just north of that. There's the retarded triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You got dirt road. This almost looks like.
Dude, that looks like a subdivision.
Yeah,
that's what that looks like.
It looks like they got lots put out and cordoned off. And then you've got your.
Dude, there's nothing there. There's no buildings. There's nothing there, bro.
Dude, these look like. Look, these look like
Those aren't buildings. Maybe they are, but they're fucking weird looking.
You know what they look like? They look like buildings that have been specifically designed to be the same color as the dirt around it so it can't be seen.
Maybe. Like, this is a big fucking Dr. Evil fucking mountain complex where they're going to fucking launch...
This is what I'm saying. So right here, it looks like this is the peak. It looks like the dirt goes up to this peak and then goes back down into like a hole here.
Dude, why does it look like eyeballs?
I don't know.
Is it just that we're like our brains are programmed to see faces?
Maybe. Yeah, because look, it looks like there's a road over here that comes up, goes to the top of this mound of dirt, and comes all the way here, and then goes to the center. I don't fucking know.
Okay, we need to look on Google Earth because that shows like dimension.
Okay, let me see.
I'm looking right now too. I'm gonna try to find it.
Google Earth.
We're on a race right now to see who can find this shit.
Okay, so
China.
Okay,
we need to look at this one again. Okay,
how do I do coordinates?
There.
How do I do coordinates on here?
Okay, I see it. It is.
Hold on,
somewhere in here.
It's right.
Okay, I found it. I found it on Google Earth.
Okay.
I think. Let me screen share me.
Yeah, screen share you because I haven't found it yet.
Is this it on Google Earth?
Oh, look, shit's all built up around it. That wasn't there before.
Yeah, that's not in the fucking weird... Okay. Because there was a triangle down here, but now it's just a giant runway. Look at this. And this road was not paved, and it's definitely paved here, right? There's no eyeballs. Because if you look here, it's the same thing, right? Same thing. Same thing. The angles are different. That's not the same thing. What the fuck?
What the shit?
What in the fucking actual shit? Okay, I gotta look again.
Look what I found in the same place on my Google Earth.
What the fuck is going on in China? Ah!
What is this shit?
I don't know.
But I mean, you've got the pit. It's got this pit here.
Bro.
What the fuck?
Okay, there's the one.
It looks like, so here's what it looks like. It looks like this is like really early on. Then Google Maps is a little bit later. And then what you got on Google Earth is even later than that. It looks like 3 stages of being built up. So it goes from this to what you got on Google Maps. Show yours again. I don't know why my Google Maps is completely different.
Okay, I found it. This is a different one. Hold on, let me.
Can I type in coordinates in Google Maps?
This is a different one. This is number 3 mountain. That's what it's called.
That's not the. I guess it could be the same. No, it looks like a different angle.
No, it's different, but it's in the same spot. Look, okay, so here.
How do you type in coordinates on Google Earth?
So I was looking at this specific. Okay, you see like the way that the desert shaped right here, right? So then I look here. This is the way the desert shaped here, right? Okay, so here's the position right there. Here's the position right here. Somewhere in here. And this is it. This has to be it.
Oh, no, I found it. I found it on my Google Earth.
Okay. Oh, you did find it. There's another one? What in the fuck is going on, dude?
Why is it my map rotated for some reason? I don't know why.
Hit the button. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there you go. So...
Because you can zoom all the way in and it'll show fucking like height of shit. Usually. Except for right there for some reason. Because that's the eyeballs of Satan.
What the fuck? And then that other one I was just looking at was like just south of here. Right here. Look, this one right here.
Bro.
Same thing. They dig a ditch in the middle, build up something around it, start building some sort of houses, or I don't know what the fuck this is. You got that one, and then you got this one. And then there's another one up here. Look. Then there's this one here.
What is going on?
3 of them.
Yeah, that's the one that I just saw. Mountain number 3.
It looks like they're... Is there fucking more of them? You know what? A simple explanation could be, I'm just throwing this out there, could be that these are mines and towns are building up around mines. You know what I mean? Like they're mining shit.
But why the moat?
Where's the one you saw that had all the city around it? Where was that one?
Oh, God, I'd have to find it again. I fucking zoomed out and I have no idea now.
This one looks like they're starting to build stuff up south of it.
Why are they all in the same area and why do they all look the same?
I don't know. Again, my best guess is mines. And that's why you're seeing fucking farming done close to them. So they're farming.
Okay, here's another one, though. So that's the one with the city around it.
Oh, fuck, I just found another one.
Yeah.
And this one's got a square. This is...
What
so
the... What in the... Oh, my God, dude.
So we've got one here.
Yeah.
We've got the first one we found. Those are the coordinates right here.
Right.
And we've got this one up here.
Right. 1, 2, 3,
got,
4.
Over here, and we got this one here.
That's 4.
Let's see. Oh, another one right here. There's one with the city. That's 5.
5. There's 5 of them.
These have got to be mines. And these are towns that are building up around mines. That's the only explanation I can think of. Look, they've got all kind of...
Bro, I feel bad. We've been looking at this shit and I miss Super Chats. Gun Library Garrett says it was actually a drunk farmer. It's been so long that I fucking forgot what we were talking about when you said that. I'm sorry. And MTS 1993 says, thank you for taking care of business on the chat last night. Missed it live, but I cringed through a lot of those moments listening to it this morning. She made me do it. She made me do it. There's no other explanation. But then I made a chick at work cry tonight by telling her the truth too. So maybe I'm just a truth monster. Dude, this does not look like a mine.
That's the only thing I can think of as to why.
So I worked for that same company that built DIA, Denver International Airport. Also did all kinds of other construction business type things all over the fucking state of Colorado. And all of them involved moving big, heavy fucking pieces of dirt. And one of them was a strip mine in the mountains, in the foothills of Colorado. This is not a mine, Matt.
Well, then why are they? I mean, what? Why are they digging up? Why are they digging out the center and putting a moat around it? Like what? So this one up here. Okay, so this one just looks weird, like devil eyes. But this one up here actually does look like a fucking mine. This one looks. No, not that one. Which one is the one I was looking at? That did actually look like a mine. Is it this one? What the fuck? There's too many of them. I forget which one I was on.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Pull. I bet that's another one there.
Why is it now blurry? It wasn't blurry a minute
secret.
ago. No, this is the one I was just looking at. Oh, there we go. Now it clears up. Okay, this one looks like a fucking mine, like a traditional mine where you've got the roads coming in for the trucks. Everything's been dug out. This one looks like a mine to me, like a traditional what you would expect a mine to look like. And you've got probably some sort of processing center up here. But this
okay, so the one with the eyeballs on it,
yeah,
the widest part across is only 2,153 feet. So it's a half a mile across.
From left to right?
From left to right, yeah. From like the upper left corner to the lower, or I guess just right corner.
Yeah.
That's like the widest spot is a half a mile.
Man. What the fuck? Why is
Dude,
that?
I don't know what that is, bro. Who told us this?
I don't remember now.
I don't remember either. I gotta look if it can scroll back up for far enough. Far enough. I can't scroll up far enough to see who said this.
So we found 5 of them.
Bro.
This one
China.
obviously the most developed of whatever the fuck it is they're doing because they built up a whole city around it.
Do you notice how all of them have an entrance on the lower right quadrant of the fucking thing?
Yeah.
They all have that same like road coming in on the lower right. Can we call someone? Is there like a phone number for one of these buildings? Hey, what's just north of you, bro? Like, what is that?
What are all these holes in the ground? Are those holes? The fuck is that?
Is that where they got the terracotta army?
Maybe. And we've got a highway that just dead ends here. Oh, look, when you see a car on it, and the highway just disappears.
Weird, bro. So what's there? Because obviously that road continues, but they don't want us to see it.
Yeah, because it just fades out. That's not a hard stop in the concrete and shit. Something's not being shown here.
See, I love Google Earth, but I hate Google Earth for those reasons. Because like it shows you all kinds of cool, interesting shit, but they also strategically blur things out.
So here we've got a soccer field with a track around it. So this is some sort of sports center.
Right. Those to the left of that, those look like tennis courts, maybe?
Or potentially basketball, tennis or basketball. Maybe these are hoops.
Possibly, yeah.
I can't
tell. Could be.
So we got some sort of sports complex here.
Is this the Olympic Center? Is this where they're doing the Olympics in China?
No, this isn't big enough.
It's pretty big. Have you ever seen the Olympic complex in Colorado Springs? You could drive by it without even knowing it.
Maybe they are building an Olympic complex. Just doesn't look finished yet. We got buildings over here. I'm to guess this seems to me like some sort of school.
Yeah, I can see that.
So we got a school here. We got
What is
lots
that
of
to the
like
right? With that
apartment
oval thing?
buildings.
Oh, those are apartments.
Yeah, these are apartment buildings. I think
Yeah.
that's all apartment buildings. All of this is. What do we got? Yeah, see, this is all housing. Probably this is all housing.
Studley says it's obviously a mine industrial city.
This is just kind of cool looking. I don't know what this is, but
Chili Peen says mandatory exercise centers.
another sports center right here. Another sports complex. This looks well. We've got either tennis or basketball courts here. We've got a track around. You've got a field. You've got more fields of some sort here. Some sort of interesting looking building.
Can you do the fucking street view thing?
Oh, let's see. Nope.
Nope.
No street view data is available here.
That's lame.
Which means China's not letting Google drive around their shit.
Fucking China's secret as fuck, man.
Got another soccer field here. And I don't know what this is. This looks like some sort of driving course. Go-karts, maybe? No, I don't think China has go-karts.
I don't think China cares about go-karts. I think, if anything, they're like, make go-karts and sell them to America so that we have more power.
Yeah, no shit. Some little pool lake thing. This looks like a park. This looks like a park area.
On a shitty river. They got a shitty walk. Shitty river.
I don't think that's water. I think
that's definitely a river.
It's a river, but I don't know if there's there might be some water in it, but it's very, very shallow.
It's China. They use all the water for
Inner Mongolia Desert National Geopark.
Click on that, see if there's pictures. Because usually people will visit the thing and they'll show pictures.
Oh wait, this one? Pictures. What?
You got camels? What the fuck? Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Pulled my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old Asians riding camels and stuff.
All right.
Bro, what the fuck is going on in the world? Cheers, mate.
Cheers. And it looks like they're going to start developing this land here.
Chili Peen says no trees. That's odd.
Well, it is Mongolia, right?
Mongolia. What is that circle thing?
This looks like
an alien landing strip. That looks like a fucking national monument or something.
Yeah, it looks like you got these towers sitting up here. It's probably like the monument of Mao or some shit like that.
The cop says organ processing centers?
What that? Some sort of monument?
Bro.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. But there you go.
Yeah, I'm confused as to what's going on in China.
What is this line in the? Is that a?
That's an airport.
Airport?
Yeah, it's got to be an airport. It's a landing strip, little fucking towers and shit.
Weird.
Josh Taylor says, "You know in the Mummy 3 where they found the Chinese mummy?
Yeah."
Where if there are more than one Chinese mummy in those clay soldiers, they're going to resurrect them and then cause World War III. Why are those things so blue?
I don't
know.
know.
Is that water or is that paint?
That looks like it's like the roofs of buildings.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Is that going to be another mining site?
That looks like a mine right there. Like that square thing right there looks like they're digging in the dirt and digging something out of it.
I wonder what the fuck they're mining.
I don't know, dude. Iron? I'm not sure.
What is valuable in the fucking, what is it? The Mongolian desert. I was about to say the Gobi Desert. Where's the Gobi Desert? I forget. Is that Africa?
I believe so, yeah.
Because there's the Sahara in Africa. Which, speaking of which...
Oh, that's where your favorite thing is.
I love this fucking thing.
Can you find it? I can find it. I already found it.
I already found it. I know exactly where it is. I can look at it all the fucking time.
Here, look. I found it already. Haha, I win. Okay, you found it.
Tell me, man, if there was an Atlantis, this was it.
The Eye of the Sahara was what it's called.
Because at one point, Africa had, first of all, was way more green. The Sahara was way more green. And this right here was the coast at one point, which would have meant this would have been a river that flowed inland to this structure right here, which would have been which is at a higher elevation. And the way that fucking Atlantis is described was that it was a centerpiece with surrounded by 3 concentric rings, island rings. So you had a centerpiece, you have 1, 2, and then this one here would have been the third one. And there was water in between each ring until you got to the center island. And you had to go through like areas if you wanted to get to the center. And there were bridges and things, and the people lived all on the rings and in the center structure. And that there was mountains to the north that would block the sun. And that's what you have here. This is a mountain ridge all to the north that would have blocked the sun at certain times of the day. I'm telling you, if there was an Atlantis, this is the perfect description. This fits the description.
Except for the part where it says that Atlantis is beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which is actually the Strait of Gibraltar.
Yeah.
And if you look directly west of that, there are some sub-oceanic structures that match what you're talking about. And if the ocean was 200 feet lower, there's definitely parts of that that would be sticking out. And you're talking about the, what is it called? The Aores? I forget the name of the fucking islands that are out there.
Well, my thing is
Mid-Atlantic, right? There's the Mid-Atlantic ridge that sticks up. And if you lower the fucking ocean by 200 feet, which is what it was at the height of the Ice Age, much of that would be sticking out of the ocean, and it might actually be considered almost a continent, which is what it was described as when they were talking about it. So yeah, I think if you dug in the ocean out there,
or what he was simply talking about is you had to go through the Strait of Gibraltar, and then you would come down here where the ocean was much further in to get to this, because you wouldn't travel across land. That would be stupid when you could just get on a ship and way quicker come down here and sail right into the dock, into the harbor.
I guess.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
I don't know either, man. I don't know either.
But it's pretty cool. Either way. Like, what the fuck caused that? Meteor impact a few million years ago? Who knows?
Well, North America was covered by 3 miles of ice. Like Canada, like the thickest parts of the ice in Canada were 3 miles thick. And when you like think about it this way, when you sit down in your chair and your butt sinks into the chair, it's creating a depression. And what it actually does is push out other parts of the chair. So the parts of the chair would stick out even further than they would if you weren't sitting in it. And so when you have 3 miles of ice sitting on top of Canada, you're pushing down the fucking structure of the fucking planet, and other places will be pushed up because of it, like a balloon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So basically the entire coastline of the world was different. Dude, what if they are trying to fucking resurrect mummies and cause World War III? That's a lot of people that live wherever you're looking at right now. Holy fuck.
Dude.
It looks like Denver.
It is.
For real.
Yeah. What the fuck is this thing?
A golf course.
Oh, golf course. Okay. Yeah, I should have guessed that.
Are you looking at Denver, really?
Yeah, that's Denver.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I see I-25 now.
Yeah.
Are you trying to fucking dox me right now? Is that what you're doing?
Dude, I couldn't have even wanted to, because I remember the name of the town you said you lived in, but it's not on this map. Oh, wait. It's around here somewhere. I know it is.
I'm not going to help you. No. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe you found it. All right, fuck you. Fine. I actually walked by that baseball field with the doggo today. We found a baseball. She brought it home.
Nice. Let's see. What things do you have around you?
Dude, there's a Army surplus store right there. If you scroll in on that corner, now go north, and it's on the corner to the right there. Go back down. Right there is an Army surplus store.
There?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then if you go south on that same road, there's like, maybe not that road. What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, to that main road to the west. You see that road. There's like a million fucking pawn shops on that road.
Oh, nice.
Not a million. There's like 7, but still, there's like 7 pawn shops. Close enough. I mean,
yeah, we didn't hang out a lot in Denver when I lived there. I mean, we would occasionally go there on the weekends, but because it was like an hour 45 drive just to get there, it's like you had to really want to do something that you couldn't do in Summit County to fucking make it worth the drive.
there's only so. I mean, Denver's cool, I guess, in certain ways, but it's just gotten so ghetto lately, dude.
I'm trying to remember where that fucking flea market we used to go to on the weekends when we were selling fake
Up
Oakleys.
north, go up I-25 past 120th is where it's at.
We would go up there on the weekends because there was a guy that we worked with that had a fucking business. I don't know where he got them from, but he called them. They're one-off Oakleys. They're like, oh, they're the factory rejects, and we're like, yeah, sure. And so we would sell fucking Oakleys, and trust me, dude, they look like Oakleys. Like you couldn't tell the difference, but I know for a fact they were fucking knockoffs. Dude, I was like swimming in Oakleys for years. I had so many fucking pairs of those goddamn Oakleys. Remember, Oakleys were all the jam back in the fucking 90s. And I think I had about 20 pairs that eventually, by the time the year 2000 came, I eventually fucking lost them. I'd broken them all or lost them or something.
Dude, we used to go up to that very same flea market, and I would spend $25 buying a case of 100 Banaka. You remember what Banaka is? A little spray fucking alcohol breath freshener shit.
Yep.
And I would take them to school and sell them for $1 a piece. And I'd bring like 10 with me, and I'd have like my own personal Banaka so that I'd spray it in my mouth and be like, oh, Banaka's so great. Do you want to buy one for $1? Because I use it. And then I would sell Banaka. I would sell like 75 of them and go through like 25 selling them, you know?
Yeah.
But that was triple my money back. And then I would keep $50 and go back up the next weekend to the flea market and buy another case. I was a fucking smart kid, dude. I don't know why kids these days are not smart like I was, but I was smart.
Used to sell. You remember those big white vitamin C tablets?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I found out because they tasted good and they tasted a lot like sweet and sour or sweet tarts.
Yeah.
That kids would pay me 25 cents for one. So when my mom would buy a big thing of like 150 tablets, I would take that and dump that in a Ziploc bag, and I'd take it to school and sell them for 25 cents a piece.
Dude, I would. There was a gas station by the junior high that I went to that would sell cigarettes to anyone who looked like they were 16 or older.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to sell them to the junior high kids.
Yeah.
But I looked old enough when I was in junior high that they would sell them to me. So I'd go buy a pack of cigarettes, and then I'd sell them for $1 a cigarette. And I'd make a fuck ton of money there, too.
Nice. Yeah, and kids are stupid. If you want to smoke, you'll pay $1 for a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, $1 for a cigarette's a deal.
Yeah.
But they only cost me $3 a pack, and I would sell them. I would smoke like 5 and sell like 15. What are we looking at now? What is this?
The White House.
Oh boy, now we're going to fucking prison. Thanks a lot, Matt. Oh, they were looking at diagrams of the White House fucking lawn. They're planning something. Obviously, why else would you look? Fuck you, fucking government agent.
This is the one where they always have all the protests and shit. It's always the North Lawn.
Well, when I was there, you couldn't get anywhere. You couldn't even fucking see the North Lawn with a sniper rifle. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Dude, like, the closest I got was the National Monument, the fucking spire or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, the Washington Memorial?
Yeah, with the reflecting pool. I could see the top of it. That was as close as I could get.
You could see the top of it?
Yeah.
Because usually during inaugurations, all of this
is
full of people. This is all full of people.
Oh, yeah.
There's people all around here and the fucking everywhere. Like this whole area, all the way back to this fucking park and shit, like it's all full of people. They shut that shit down this last year.
It was bullshit, dude. I was so looking forward to seeing some sights and going to the National Monument and all these other things and going to like fucking what's the name of that fucking cemetery? God damn it, I'm
Arlington National Cemetery.
That's the one. Couldn't go there. Couldn't go anywhere, dude. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. It sucked. And then you try to joke around with the fucking National Guard dudes there, and they fucking give you dirty looks. I'm surprised I didn't get fucking more shit than I got, you know?
Lincoln Park.
Is that where Lincoln Park's from?
Yeah. I don't know. Not a clue. I do think it's cool the way the city's laid out, though.
Oh, we got more coordinates now.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hold up. Let's see.
Singing bye.
So we got 35.889565. Fucking shit. Fucking coordinates. 117. Oh, Halo. 0.67102. 67.
I got it.
What's it doing? Where's it going? Oh, we're in California.
We're in California.
What the fuck is this?
I'm in Shandong, China.
Oh, it took me to fucking California.
Did I not do these coordinates correct?
I don't know, but look what I'm looking at.
That looks like that fucking
Is that a boat? Is this a boat? That's an abandoned boat, and that looks almost like the Millennium Falcon, sort of, kind of. What the fuck is this?
It looks like the ship from Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, it does kind of. Look, and then there's
there's a depression of the ship.
Yeah, when it goes into fast mode, when it stretches out.
Yep.
We got a bulldozer here, a truck, an upside down boat, and a fucking boat.
That's a bigger boat. What the fuck? It's a trailer.
Like a trailer.
Yeah.
What is around here?
Nothing. There's not a goddamn thing around there.
Is this California? I think it's
Scroll out further. Keep scrolling. Oh,
Yeah,
you're in
Riverside,
mountains?
San Diego. Yeah, I can't tell if this is where the border is. This could be in Nevada or it could be in California. It's hard to
Dude,
tell.
I got a buddy who lives in San Bernardino. I should tell him to go there and check it out.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like in the middle of there's mountains all around.
Is there like a road that leads there?
I don't know. What the fuck is this? Something being hidden. That's something being covered up. That is not. You see that? It just says 2021 Google all over it. All these little watermarks.
Yep.
That's something somebody doesn't want us to see. So
Again, this is why I love fucking Google Maps and shit, but this is also why I hate it. Is like you can't see all the secret things that the satellites can see.
Okay, so you got a town here, Ridgecrest, little town. The park, elementary school, regional hospital, stuff like that. You got another little town over here, China Lake Acres. Bunch of this is where all the rednecks live.
Oh, god damn it. Corey Long's dropping in money again.
Stop it, Corey.
Look around. Look around it. There are tanks, says Corey.
Oh, somebody's outdoor pool right across from the junkyard, because that's how you want to live in redneck California. Okay, let's see.
You said there's tanks around it?
We got
what airport is that?
I don't. No, it doesn't say.
VX-30.
Oh, that's
a military airport.
That's a military base.
Yeah.
That's a military airport base. Something. Fuck, I don't know.
You got F-16s and shit. Look at that.
Yeah. And what the fuck is this?
That is
like a radar tower thing?
Like a dome? No. I mean, like you can make cheaper inflatable buildings. I think that's what that is. Like the golf course by my house when I was a kid had one of those that they had year-round tennis courts in. So when there's snow on the ground, you can still go inside the bubble and play tennis. So there's tanks around there.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't know what that is.
That's a trailer. That's a tank.
That could be a tank.
No, that's a tank. That not could be. That is.
It looks fucked up. It doesn't look like it's. Look all this stuff around it. Looks like it blew up.
Looks like they used it for target practice.
Yeah, it looks like tank tread here. Yeah, they blew this motherfucker up. So what the fuck is this?
It's like a fucking shooting range. I mean, like a fucking bombing range.
With a random boat, and they dug this weird. Fucking.
How big is that lake there?
Let's see. Is that like what is okay? So this is obviously okay. So is this that black? What is that shit? It's not quite concrete, but they use it to like line shit. Pools
asphalt.
And stuff. No, it's like almost like a tarry fucking. I don't know. Okay. How do you?
You're on Google Earth. I don't know if you can.
Here, measure distance from here. Here out to, well, let's say this looks like the entrance to the thing here. 110.72 meters, so roughly.
It's a football field, a little bit more. It's not very big.
How do I get this to stop? Stop! Stop measuring shit! Huh. There's a mountain road here, just north of it.
China Lake.
That goes. How the fuck do you get to it?
Dude, there's no roads. Those are all dirt roads.
I mean, there does seem to be some sort of dirt roadish. No, that's paved.
That's not paved.
Well, it's some level of something more than just. I don't know what the fuck is that, a trailer? I don't fucking know what that is. Somebody living out there in the woods? What is this shit? This has got to be riveting to watch, by the way.
I mean, we still got 93 people watching us look at Google Maps. I mean,
fuck that is. So, okay. So
I like how white my teeth are now that I quit smoking.
Well, nice. Okay, so I'm going to measure distance from the base to the thing, which is right there. 22.8 miles.
I mean, that seems like the kind of distance that you would want your F-16s to fly and do strafing runs on tanks in the desert.
Maybe. And then what do you use the pool
the Millennium Falcon for? I don't know.
Like, is that just like, I don't know.
That's fucking weird, dude.
That is weird.
That boat would take up like a quarter of that lake. That's a big ass boat compared. So that lake was like 100 meters across. How big is that boat? 20 meters?
It is 13.
It's a big boat. 13 meters?
Can we just say yards? Because fuck meters. This is America.
Yeah, fuck meters. I agree. All right. Well, we've been talking for a while, and as you said, this is very riveting. Maybe we should shut it down. This is longer than I was planning on going for, to be honest. And I'm starting to get drunk, so there's that. There's that thing too.
I'm trying to catch up with you, but it is not happening at the moment.
Well, you got to go to sleep at some point.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
The Second Amendment wasn't a suggestion. Says, are you going to watch that new documentary on Netflix about 9/11? Yeah, I'm looking. Why not?
There's a new.
Oh, dude, Lead on Steel's got more coordinates for us. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm pouring a drink. Hold on. Give me a second here.
Replica of White House in Georgia? What?
I can't. Okay, I got to close this because I can't copy and paste.
My Miss American, my.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye.
Saying this won't be the day that I'm dying.
Oh, okay. Here's a replica of the White House.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you need.
Oh, you know what I bet it is? It's Georgia, right?
Georgia?
I bet it's for movies and shit.
You
know, all that shit.
Oh, I bet
they film a bunch of shit in Georgia.
You're totally right. That's exactly what that is.
I bet this is like some kind of movie lot or something where they film different shit.
It's funny how Georgia took over Hollywood just by being like, hey, we can do that, but cheaper.
Yeah, no shit. See, look, this is where you shoot all the burnt out shit, the wastelands. And then you can shoot your mansion shit here. And then, need a White House? Shoot here. And
then if you want to go there, you can't see it because it's fucking secret.
What the fuck? Oh, now it's cleared up.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And then I don't know what this shit is.
Trailer
parks.
Yeah.
There's your trailer park.
Yeah, everyone's got to have a trailer park, even by the White House, the fake White House in Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be like a movie lot or something.
See, people are digging it. Trans is saying, I like this rabbit hole. Josh Taylor has more coordinates for us. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll do one more.
All right. Hold on. I'm pouring my drink. Let me copy and paste here. Hold up.
Oh, my God. This'll be the day that I die.
Paste. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we're leaving Georgia. Going back to California. What the fuck is this? What in the hell?
I don't know.
What? Okay, hold on. First of all, let's see how big this is.
We're not far from Edwards Air Force Base is right near there.
So about 62 yards across. It looks like, if this is like water, which I don't know if it is, but there's stuff floating on top of it. What is this up north of it? Just nothing, I guess.
It looks like a parking lot they discontinued.
Yep, there's Edwards. What the shit?
Would the military stop building things that are weird and covering it up and not telling us about it? That'd be nice.
Yeah. What is it? So, well, you got a whole little town built up, I guess, around the middle. Well, I guess you would have to. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere, so.
Right. Right.
You'd have to have some sort of size. So yeah, they've got like a fucking bowling
Is that
center
a golf course?
and a park.
No, go southwest. Is that a golf course right there? That's got to be.
I guess it's not giving me a name. Yeah, that's totally
a
a golf course.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You got the golf course. You got a hotel with a pool. I guess people come and visit the base. I don't know.
Maybe that's the country club.
Maybe. You've got...
And that's the communist fucking building center.
No shit, right? That's what it fucking looks like. It's like something Mao would have fucking built.
Yeah, designed by Diddy Mao.
This is where all the officers live.
Yep, that's where they... with the officer, like the general fucking house in the middle, in the circle.
Yeah. We've got a bowling center. We've got a wall-up slide.
That's a public pool.
Yeah.
That's for the poors to visit. That's where the poors go to swim.
Courts.
It's the YMCA there.
Arnold Park.
Schwarzenegger Park. Got it.
Baseball field, maybe? Yeah, it's a baseball field.
A unkept baseball field.
Yeah. Couple more baseball fields.
Bro, have you noticed how many empty baseball fields there are? Because I remember being a kid, and everyone played not everyone, but a lot of people played baseball. And if your team wanted to play a game on Saturday, there was often scheduling conflicts with the fields because there were only so many of them, and the number of teams that wanted to play baseball versus the number of fields did not match. And so there was always not always, but there was often a problem with scheduling your baseball game. Right? Versus now, if you see a baseball game being played, it's like, whoa, people are using the baseball field? That's weird.
By the way, Edwards Air Force Base totally has its own Walmart.
Is that what that is?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what that is. I can tell by the stuff they have out back. They've got the bales from all the crushed cardboard out back, trucks and the loading. These are loading docks. They totally have their own fucking Walmart.
Oh, God damn it. We got one more from Trans.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Copy. Search. I wasn't done looking at Edwards Air Force Base yet. Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Blame Transphibian.
All right. Let's look at this one. Okay. We're leaving Edwards Air Force Base, leaving California. We're going to...
Philippines?
What the shit is this?
I'm going to scroll out a bit.
Hold on, this is I think part of a continent that used to be there. Like there used to be a continent out here, but because of
the Ice Age.
Yeah, just the water rising and stuff. Like this all used to be a continent, and New Zealand was part of it. There was I think it joined. It was Papua New Guinea and all this. It was joined to Australia. There would have been water here, but like a lot of this used to be above water. All this shit right here, where Fiji and all that, all the way down to New Zealand, all this would have been above water.
I wonder how much percentage. Okay, so like height of the Ice Age, water level 200 to 300 feet lower than it is today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Currently, today, the Earth is covered by 70% water. If it was 200 to 300 feet lower, some even say 400 feet. So we'll say 400 feet lower than it is today. What percentage is covered by water? Is it like 50?
Maybe less. That much of a drop? Like this right here, like almost this entire area right here. There'd be some places here like the Philippine Sea and areas in the South China Sea, but like most of this would be above water. Like this whole, you see all this continental, all that shit. Like this would be, you would basically be able to walk from Australia to fucking China. You know what I mean? You'd be able to walk from New Zealand to fucking China. All that shit would be above water, and at one point in time, it was above water.
Travis T
isn't
says,
it? Oh, good.
Travis T says, "Where is the ice wall?"
At one point, wasn't I may be completely remembering this because I know a little bit more about Atlantis than this, but wasn't this the area that was just, like, people say might have been Lemuria, the continent of Lemuria? That's another one of those like ancient continents or things that they say sunk in the sea or some shit like that. And I thought it was like from this side of the world, although I may be remembering wrong.
Pergio Destroys says, "I'm more interested in the big question, like, what is your favorite dinosaur?"
Allosaurus, only because of the TV show Dinosaurs. That's the only fucking reason. I love that fucking show.
Well, allosaurs were the entire family of Tyrannosaurus Rex-like creatures. So an Allosaurus was just a T-Rex with bigger arms, right?
Well, the T-Rex with bigger arms, essentially, but they were not carnivores.
What?
They were huge. Yeah, Allosauruses were not carnivores. They were huge T-Rex-sized creatures that ate. They were herbivores, but they were big. They were big. They were as big as I believe they were as big as a T-Rex. Let me see. Oh, damn.
Are you saying the Allosaurus was not a meat eater?
I believe so. That's what I remember from a kid learning about it.
Because it's
Maybe
got
I'm
like
wrong. I don't know.
It's got like dagger-like teeth.
I remember an Allosaurus being. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. I don't fucking know. So,
like, this is an Allosaur.
Yeah,
that ate meat, bro.
Okay, well maybe I don't know. Maybe it was an omnivore. Maybe it might have been an omnivore. It might have eaten everything. But I specifically remember an Allosaurus being described as not a carnivore. So maybe it was an omnivore. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't fucking know, dude. I was a kid when I made the decision to have that be my favorite fucking dinosaur. Okay? So, and I'm not a paleontologist.
This girl at work asked me, the same one that I bitched out later in the night, right? She was like, "What's your favorite color?" Because I had a mask on that was green. She's like, "Is green your favorite color?" And I'm like, "Children have favorite colors." And I walked away.
Man, because remember when you were a kid, you had to have a favorite color.
You had to.
A favorite animal.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
You had to have a favorite fucking animal. You had to have a favorite everything. This is the Kabul airport, which does not show any activity. So
okay, Let on Steel says, "Last one, I promise. Possible face on Antarctica's surface."
I mean, I don't mind. It's not like I'm going to bed right now. So if y'all want to keep throwing them in, it's up to Honda. It's his fucking chat. So,
I mean, the kids told me to be quieter. So,
all right, we're leaving Kabul.
Oh, I better share you.
We're leaving Kabul and we're going to. What?
What are we looking at here? I mean, I see a vagina. I don't see a face, though.
I think like nose, mouth, one eye, and that's all I get.
So it's like half the face. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
It's like that fucking face on Mars.
Actually, the one on Mars is more defined than this one.
But if you look at it from a different angle, you can't even see it at all. It has to do with light and shadow.
Antarctica. That's a place where we haven't explored enough, right? That's the
shit. That's a place that's still covered by 2 to 3 miles of ice, and if that ice melted, who knows what's underneath it, dude? Because there's mountain ranges. There's an entire continent frozen under there.
I saw a documentary one time where it was I can't remember who it was, but it was some dude named Wayland, I think, and he took a fucking trip down to Antarctica to do some exploration and found like an underground pyramid. But then there were some xenomorphs there.
Yeah.
And then there were some predators there too.
Right.
And then they fought.
Mm-hmm.
So
is that where King Kong came out of the hole in the earth? Or no, wait, it was Godzilla. That was Godzilla.
That's just fucking stupid is what that is. Fuck that movie, by the way. Fuck that movie. That movie fucking sucked.
Oh my god. Trans has another one.
Blue. Yeah, I know.
Trans has a goddamn another one.
So let's try this one now. All right, we're leaving Antarctica, and we're going to the ocean just outside of Japan. I don't know what
we're in the ocean now.
What's here? What is this? Are you just like trolling us now? And
I think you just put numbers in.
Just put numbers in. There's nothing here. There's the continental shelf right there that at one point this would have all been.
Yeah, that would have all been land. Like Japan would have been super big compared to what it is now.
Yep.
Not to mention, look at that fucking arm that goes south right there.
Uh-huh. This is all part of that one piece, but
yeah,
Japan is one of the, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not one of these people that's always been like, oh, I'd love to travel the world and see. I'm like, no, you know what? America's cool, and I don't really give a fuck about most of the rest of the world because most of the rest of the world sucks. But Japan is one of those places I've always wanted to go. I've always thought it'd be cool to like go visit Tokyo or something like that.
Tokyo is one of the most expensive cities to visit. It's more expensive than New York City.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Like staying at a hotel or buying food in Tokyo.
What the fuck is that? Do you see that swastika right there?
Where? No.
Where see my cursor, that little gray bubble? That is clearly a swastika. And it stays the same size no matter how much I scroll in. That is a historic temple of the Goddess of Mercy. That is a swastika. Oh, and there's another one right here. Am I the only one that can see this?
Yeah, I can't see it.
Blow it up big. Hit the full screen on the thing, on the Steam Yard window. No, not that, but I mean where you can see it full blown. Like you can click on the bottom right corner of the window we're looking at right now.
Did that do it?
It'll blow it up to full screen. No, I'm not for the audience. I'm talking specifically for you, so you see the stream.
I see. Oh, that's the backwards swastika. That's the fucking Buddhist symbol.
Okay.
It's a swastika, but it's backwards.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
It's a swastika still.
Well, the backwards Buddhist swastika was before.
It means peace or something like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was way before the swastika.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll go to Japan. I don't know.
This'll be the day that I die. See, Trance knows. Swastika is an ancient symbol used by many cultures across the world. Steadley says appropriated by Nazis.
Yeah. Gosha says, nope, you just aren't seeing it.
No, just you are seeing it.
Just you are. I was the only one seeing the swastika. No, I wasn't.
No, I saw it. It was just tiny. It was tiny.
This is Japan too, right?
Yep.
That's Japan.
And then you go, there's
Russia. This is Russia. That's so weird. When you really stop and think about how fucking huge Russia is, like it's goddamn big. Like it's really, really fucking big. Like
what is the square mileage of Russia versus America? I wonder.
Oh God, I have no idea. You'd have to Google that shit. But like, yeah, I mean,
okay, Russia is 6,599,000 square miles. So 6.6 million. America is 3.8 million. So Russia's almost twice as big as
America. Now put in the United States of America. America is different than the United States of America.
Well, I just put USA.
Oh, okay.
Canada's pretty big too.
Yeah. Well, I think Canada's technically bigger than the United States, square mileage.
Let's look that up. God damn it.
Is it? I don't know. Oh, I think the continental United. No.
Oh, Canada's 3.85 million. America's 3.79 million. So it's basically the same.
Bigger.
Slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger. And if we didn't have, or I was about to say Australia, Alaska. That's the word I'm looking for. If we didn't
Did you almost say Antarctica? You almost said
I almost said every other A word before Alaska.
Asshole.
If we didn't have asshole up here, they'd be way bigger than us. But no.
It's the state of anal. I mean, Alaska.
The anal state. Yes. We didn't have the anal state. You know, I've always wanted to visit the Northwest, but those states are so fucking restrictive, and I feel like I'd get arrested just driving through there because I'm not going to leave the house without guns. especially driving through shit like fucking Boston and Philadelphia and shit. Like, fuck no.
Dude, anyone who lives in like New Jersey or Delaware or Connecticut or Massachusetts, why?
I bet. Here's the thing. I've had friends from up there, and they say it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. They love the weather. There's trees everywhere. As much as we don't think about it, there's mountains up there.
So one thing about visiting DC and driving to Maryland, where my shitty hotel was, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, it's amazing how just outside of Washington DC, you could film fucking Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
Because it's just woods and forest and, you know, like right off the highway. You look left, you look right. It's like you half expect to see like a group of fucking redcoats like marching some, you know, some people down the side. But as far as the population density and like cost of living and quality of life in a lot of ways, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I live in Denver, which cost of living super high, quality of life sometimes sucks. Even though you can go to the mountains, you never do. You know, that's just the way it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled because I have the mountains in my backyard.
Why did I never realize Baltimore was so fucking close to Washington? I'm just looking at this map going, Jesus Christ, that's where Baltimore is one of those places we were looking at last night. It's one of the like most dangerous cities in the world to live in with the highest murder rate or some shit.
Yeah, that's
I
where
didn't realize it was literally right next to Washington, D.C.
So when I flew out there, I flew into Washington. I flew out of Baltimore.
I don't know. I didn't realize they were that fucking close. Jesus. And then Philadelphia, another one of like the top 10 cities where you'll get murdered.
Yeah.
Is like not too far away from there.
And then you just keep driving and you're in New York City.
Yay.
Also a place where you get murdered for riding a subway at the wrong time.
Southampton. These are the Hamptons? I guess these are the Hamptons. Why did I always think of the Hamptons as like a fucking... That seems like too many people for the Hamptons. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. Every time the Hamptons are portrayed in a fucking movie or something, it's always like, oh, I live in this house with all this land in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I'm rich millionaire.
Dude, we were looking at like houses in the Hamptons, like prices, and there are some... I wouldn't call them cheap, but they're not that thing, right?
What the fuck
like
is
that thing?
this?
That's a guy who's got way too much money, is what that is. Look at the ceiling light in that house right there, like the fucking glass ceiling. Like so you,
yeah. So you just they suntan there. No, that's a suntan room. That's open.
Of course,
that's a fucking suntan.
Why wouldn't you have that?
Of course, yeah.
In your fucking Star Trek Next Generation fucking shaped fucking house.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit. Austin Roberts dropped in $10 and said, probably shouldn't say this, but me and my wife did a RV road trip from North Carolina to Maine and then came back through Canada, had 2 Glocks and 2 ARs, got to know how to hide them.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have said that.
No, it's already done.
Statute of limitations? I don't know. Yeah, it was 10 years ago at least.
There's this fucking long ass fucking what the
okay, so the one on the right is like the main house where you keep your fucking, you know, kids and your wife. This
is the party house. This is where like the pool table is and the video games. It's right next to the pool.
And then over on the left over there, that's the well, I was gonna say that's the stepmother suite.
Oh yeah.
Mother-in-law house. There you go. Stepmother.
And then when she dies, you just give that to the poors that clean your house.
You don't give it to anybody. You sell it.
Well, you don't give it, but you have them sleep there. Like
charge them half the money that you would have paid them so that they can sleep there.
Yeah. All 12 of the people that keep this part and this part of the house clean, you house them over there in bunk beds. And this is another tanning room right here.
Measure the distance of that house from like one side of the complex to the other.
So from here to here, property is 130 yards. So 30 yards longer than a football field. 100 yards. Oh god damn it! Stop with that shit. So this is a
big
weird
house,
one too.
dude. Can you imagine? Okay, so my apartment is probably the longest dimension, 20 yards. Maybe. I don't even know if it's 20 yards. Fuck the Hamptons.
Fucking Hamptons.
Fuck all those people.
The smallest fucking goddamn state in the entire union.
Delaware?
Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island. Sorry.
This little fucking chunk of land right here where Providence is the only city you've ever even heard of in this motherfucker. This is where Joe Biden is from. This was the state where he was a senator for 40 fucking years or whatever the fuck it was. Fucking Rhode Island.
Well, if they get their way, D.C. will be the smallest state.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, when I was there, every other house, maybe even more than that, 2 out of 3 houses had signs on their front lawn, and they weren't like, Donald Trump for president, blah, blah, blah. They were D.C. for statehood. Every single one of them.
Jesus. Maine's actually a decent-sized state. Never really thought about that.
It's got to be cold as fuck there, though, dude. Like
it's basically Canada.
You're in Canada. Like 2/3 of it's northern, like further north than parts of Canada.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to remember, where does
Duke live?
Duke live.
We got to go to Flint. It's actually, what's the name of the town? Fuck.
Millington.
Millington. Thank you.
Oh my God. Are we doxing him? I think we are. Where's the cornfield?
No, he's east. Go east. He's on that main road in the east. Scroll in. He's like right where your fucking scroller is. He's somewhere in there, dude.
Well, he's down. He's right across the street from a big cornfield.
I looked it up one day because I was like, "How much is Duke's house?" And then I found a house down the street from him that was like 100.
Yeah, I know. We were looking at it, and it was like really fucking cheap.
Yeah, it's super cheap, dude.
Yeah, it's Millington, right?
Yeah, that's totally Millington. You're right.
Fuck, where is it? It's maybe it's south side of Millington. I don't fucking know. We're just totally like just live on air doxing his ass. He lives in Millington.
Duke should be waking up.
No, here's the cornfield.
I know where. I know.
I'm not gonna say it. I know exactly which house.
I know exactly which house it is too.
Yes.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna dox Duke, but I know which one. Oh fuck! Yep.
Poor Duke.
Poor Dukey Duke doesn't get enough sleep.
I think he gets plenty of sleep.
Well, it's true. Just pass out in the middle of a fucking sentence.
If I could sleep like Duke, I'd be great.
Let's see. So when we were talking about moving to Idaho, it was here. Twin Falls. We were talking about moving to Twin Falls, Idaho. Everything fell through. The house, the job for my wife, and like the only thing we had going was like I still had interviews for some good jobs, but everything else fell through. And we were like, you know what, maybe this is a sign. Which turns out, and I'm not going to go into details, but you know what has happened in my wife's family in the last year.
No, I mean, it was providential that you didn't go.
We needed to be here for family reasons.
Can you imagine how shitty things would have been if you had moved?
Yeah, we moved all the way to fucking Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then,
that shit had happened.
And everything happened. Fuck that, dude.
Yep. But that's where we were going to move. Twin Falls, Idaho.
Check out Kalispell, Montana.
Montana.
Otherwise known as Glacier National Park.
What area am I
Northwest. Like right there.
Oh, hey.
Kalispell?
Yep.
That is a cool fucking town, man. That is honestly, it reminds me of Colorado from back in the day. It's a decent sized town. You go just northwest of there. That's the part of the country where the fucking the ice wall broke and let the Great Flood in, basically.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, dude. Beautiful, beautiful fucking country. All those lakes around there, catch huge ass fish.
Nice.
Like so much land. Like it's great, dude. I would love to.
Looks like
I would
lots of
love to live
farming.
up there.
You got farming. You got rivers. You're not too far from the mountains. Yeah. The only thing I've heard, as I've heard, Montana is like basically a blue state. I don't know if that's true.
Everyone's got guns there, though, so it doesn't matter. They're blue state, but pro-gun.
You got a super chat from Josh Taylor.
There's a bunch of spots all over Nevada that are blurred because of being owned by the feds. That makes sense.
Yeah. Fucking feds.
Dude, one time when it was like right around the end of my senior year, but I wasn't out of high school yet. When, you know, those times where like you want to get high with your friends, but you can't because there's no one's house that you can go to. So everyone just piles into a car and you drive around until you fucking find a good place.
Yeah.
And we were driving around in my car and trying to find a good place. And we took like some road and then some other dirt road and then some other place. And then we parked the car. Right. And there was a chain link fence with barbed wire along the top that we were parked next to, but there was nothing there. So we're like, it's fine. You know, no one's here. And we're sitting there smoking weed. And all of a sudden a fucking Humvee pulls up on us with a bunch of dudes with M16s that hop out, draw their guns on us.
Jesus.
And fucking question us. Well, I guess that we had found some secret military base and we were smoking weed outside the fucking Yeah, we got the fuck out of there.
This is the first ever Six Flags. I think I don't know if a lot of people know that I assume you know, but
Six Flags over Texas.
Yeah, it's like that's why it's called Six Flags. Is because it's Six Flags over Texas.
Six Flags in Colorado didn't used to be owned by Six Flags, but you Texas ass bitches have so much fucking money that you bought it.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But yeah, I grew up going to this motherfucking place.
Garrett says move to Missoula, Montana. I really, honestly, dude, Montana gave me the feeling that Colorado gave me back in the day. It was like the same feeling in Montana now as Colorado had 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah. I would love to move up north somewhere and just like live a more old school life, you know? I don't know how that's going to happen. That's something me and my wife want to do for.
You just need to find a job that you can do online. And you can do it from anywhere.
Yeah.
And then if you can make enough money doing your job online where you're at, then you can move pretty much anywhere in the country that's similar price to where you live at. And there's surprisingly a lot of places in America that are pretty cheap. You know?
Yeah. I see Gray Death. I see your comment out there. I've got tickets. We're going 7:00 Saturday, me and my wife, to go see Shang-Chi. So we're going.
Shang-Chi is good. I never got into those comics, dude. The Shang-Chi, like the Kung Fu comics that they would always come out with.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I mean, I knew because he would show up in the Avengers comics and stuff, so I knew enough about him because he would show up in comics that I was reading.
Oh, I got a piss.
All right. But yes, Gray Death. I'm going to go watch the movie. I've heard really good things. I'm trying not to get my hopes up because, to be honest, while I liked Black Widow, I was a little disappointed. Most of that's on me because I thought that Black Widow came out. It was basically too little, too late. While there was a lot of good stuff in it, it was a good movie. I guess my enthusiasm for the movie just had waned, and so I just didn't appreciate it the way I probably would have had it came out a couple years ago. So I've heard really good things. I've heard Shang-Chi is a really good fantasy movie, and it does some cool stuff with the MCU, and I'm looking forward to it. But I'm trying not to get my hopes up because I don't want my expectations too high and then not appreciate it, you know, because that can happen. So, but yes, God. I am. We're going to see it. We got tickets for 7:00. In fact, I joined the Cinemark Movie Club. So we go to the movies now that movies are starting to kick back in, and I'm probably going to start going seeing movies again, at least over the course of the next 6 months, because there's a lot of movies coming out that are only going to be at the movie theater. It's like $10 a month, and you already with $10 a month get one movie. So that right there is like, well, a movie ticket nowadays costs $10. So I get one. I'm basically just, saying, okay, I will buy one movie ticket a month, and if you don't use it, it rolls over towards the next month. But so I'm buying one movie ticket a month, and for that, I get not only one movie ticket a month, but I get any other movie tickets I buy for the same price. It doesn't even matter if it's matinee or not, because if it's not matinee down here, it's like $13.50 a ticket. So I get all my other tickets for $10 instead of $13.50 if we don't go to a matinee. And then on top of that, I get 20% off of anything that we buy. Like, you want to get a drink, you want to get popcorn, fucking fries. Like, my place has fucking great, like, my favorite hot dogs in the whole world are Cinemark movie theater Angus hot dogs. They are fucking delicious. They're my favorite hot dogs. Now, they cost $5. It's like $5.25 for a fucking hot dog, but they're delicious. So I usually, when we go to the movies, I like to get a hot dog, and I get those, those cheap little fucking nachos that come with the little cup to dip it in, and a little thing of jalapenos. They taste like the nachos you got in school.
Yep.
I love those things. Not because they're like great nachos. I can make way better nachos, but just because it's, I don't know, just something nostalgic about it. So every time I go to the movies, I get a hot dog and I get some fucking nachos, and now I get 20% off. So instead of spending, because like, I don't know, $10, I spend $8. So for $10 a month, that's not a bad deal, because I paid for one ticket. That's it. And I get all these benefits for everything else. So I don't know why I just told everybody that, but I just figured you'd want to know. Oh, we got another.
You wanted to brag about your movie deal.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to copy and paste this. Let's see where we're going here. It is a good deal, though. Like, if you go to the movies at least once a month.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
It's a good deal. All right. We're leaving Dallas, Texas. And we're going to
the middle of...
We're going right back to the same place. Didn't we just go here?
It's a penis.
That's a penis island. That's a penis island. Okay, I just realized why we're going here. Nice.
Man, those are some well-defined nuts.
It's respectable. It's respectable. I'm just saying.
Is that for sale? Can we set up our new government there?
Can I buy the penis island? I want to be right here on the shaft. That's where I want to build my house. I
want to be on the tip, bro.
No, there might be some explosions from the tip, so you don't want to be too close to that. You know what I'm saying?
At least on the head, at least.
Yeah. And the balls are probably too sensitive, so like, I'm good here. I'm good. I'm right there on the shaft. I'm good. I'm just saying.
I wonder if anyone lives there and they know that they live on a giant penis.
No, dude, look at that. Nobody lives on this fucking island. Like, look, we got people over here probably. Look, see, there's people here. They're like close to the penis island. But look, they even got is that a soccer field? I don't fucking know.
No, that's tennis courts. There's 3 of them.
Okay, there you go. See, they're like, we're staying just outside of the penis islands.
They could travel there in an afternoon.
Yeah, if you want to go to the penis island, sure, you can. But we don't need to. What the fuck is this thing?
New Caledonia.
All right, cool. Word. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real honest right now. This kind of turns my stomach.
Yeah, the fact that we're at a blue globe in the middle of nothing.
Yeah.
Floating around a giant nuclear reactor.
As somebody who already doesn't like to fly, the idea of looking at this and knowing that, oh, well, if you were out this far that you could see the Earth like that, there would literally be nothing below you for eternity. It's kind of freaky. It kind of freaks me out. I don't know.
The thing is, Matt, there's nothing above you but eternity.
I know, but for some reason in my head, it's different if it's below you. I don't know why. It's just a mental thing. It's a fucking mental thing. That's all I'm saying.
The other thing that's kind of weird is somewhere out in that eternity, there's a giant piece of rock hurtling towards us right now that's going to hit us at some point in the future and fuck shit up on our planet so bad that we probably won't be able to live there anymore.
Yep, it's true. I still say we can take over Iceland. It wouldn't take that many people.
Does anyone live there, really?
No, there are towns. They're all coastal towns, and they're all small, and you got all these little fucking towns here. See? this little shit. They have a stadium. Look, they have a soccer stadium.
That's not a stadium. That's a soccer field.
Well, it says stadium. That's all I'm saying. But like, they have these little towns here. Like, here's the thing. You could go take over Iceland one town at a time, and the fucking towns wouldn't even know. Right? Like, they fucking wouldn't know. They'd have to, like, maybe call each other if they have phone service. Look at this. This is a town.
Yeah, like 100 people live there, maybe.
This is a town. There's one. Look. What are these? Shacks? You know what I mean? Like, people live in fucking... These are Home Depot shacks. They don't have fucking phones. Do you see any fucking phone lines? These are shacks that people fucking live in.
They're still waiting for fucking Starlink, bro. That's why you can't get signed up, because all the people
up there
this is what I'm saying.
First. Like, you could take over Iceland so easily. Like, you put 1,000 dudes with fucking ARs and Glocks and send them there and just take over one town at a time, because the towns can't contact each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could take Iceland.
Just send Ray up there. He'll take it over.
There you go. Seriously, man. You ain't doing shit. Why is this loading now? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck. My Google Maps is loading. For some reason, Google Maps has frozen.
Robert Lovendi says there's 350,000 inhabitants.
What? My Google Maps just shut the fuck up. My motherfucker. Oh, now
Night Rider 75 says hello from Quad Cities, actually 30 miles outside East Kenosha.
Kenosha? Like Kyle Rittenhouse, Kenosha?
I don't know, but I was born in the Quad Cities.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Genosha?
Genso. I don't fucking know.
No, I was born in Des Moines, Iowa.
No, you aren't. Iowa doesn't exist. So,
but if you go across the river, you're in Illinois. And then these no talent ass clowns called the Quad City DJs started making music and ruined the whole fucking thing.
Yep. Fucking ass clowns. This right here, that right there, that is all man-made. That was a river that was intentionally built to get shit from the Gulf down to where all the harbors are down here. This is the port of Brownsville. That's man-made shit right there.
And that's why anyone lives in Brownsville?
Well, now it's because of fucking SpaceX, but yeah, used to be. It's a border town that also has a harbor, so, you know.
That's weird. How long did that take to build?
I have no idea. Had to have been like a few decades, I'm assuming. I don't know.
How many miles is that? Like 30 or something?
Let's see. We're going to go from here to, I think the channel started about here. So 22.96, let's say call it 23 kilometers, which is what? 17 miles? 16, 17 miles?
22 would be 12, 13 and a half miles.
Oh, okay. Well, I overestimated how long a kilometer is. But anyway, yeah. And then this curved looking fucking thing is a bridge.
Yeah, it's a big fucking overwater bridge.
Yep, which I've driven many fucking times to go to South Padre Island.
How scary is that? Like a big fucking wave's going to come and take you out.
Oh, dude, that thing is so fucking high off the ground. There's no wave that's going to fucking do anything. So, yeah, no. But it's a considerably long bridge, which I've driven. I can't even count.
Stephen Carroll says, Idaho, no, Idaho.
Idaho, biatch.
Biatch.
South Padre Island is where I had my wedding. We had a beach wedding. It was great.
That's cool.
We got married on the beach. It was nice. I don't know exactly where. It was somewhere in the general vicinity. But...
Dude, it looks like South Padre Island is fully inhabited.
Oh, dude. Yes. This what they like to call this South Party Island, because you go there. There are clubs and bars and fucking everything you can think of, and hotels, and here's the fucking one of the water parks, and like you go there and you party, and there's a lot. South Party Island that's all it is. It's just fucking. It's for partying.
That's
they even
where
have
South Texas goes to party.
Yeah. Oh no, dude! It's spring break. SPI is fucking popping, dude. Like, there's been like many times that's where, when MTV does their spring break week.
Yeah.
They've gone to South Padre Island to do their spring break week. So they've been down there multiple times.
That's where the hot 19-year-olds that are ready to fuck go.
Yeah. So basically, anybody who's from this vicinity of the United States goes to South Padre Island to go party on spring break. So, yeah. And I have been to Padre a few times during spring break. And then I hit a point where I'm like, okay, I'm over the age of 30. No, I'm not doing this shit anymore. It's not fun anymore to fight through this shit. So, yeah. But yes, this is the part of South Texas that I live in. This fucking area right here that is fucking blowing up, dude. Holy shit, it's blowing up. All because of fucking SpaceX.
So I refer to that as the butthole of Texas, which is really the butthole of America. So
here's
what
the
you're
thing.
saying is that Elon Musk blew out the butthole of America.
Elon Musk blew out somebody's butthole. No, the butthole of America, let's be honest here. The butthole of America is fucking Alabama. Okay? This is the butthole of America right here. Don't tell Jolly I said that. No,
Jolly.
you can tell him I said that. I don't give a shit.
I just fucking night striked you. God damn it. But I was going to say that before you said it. So
I was going to say that before you said it, so.
Well, God damn it, Night Strike.
God damn it, Night Strike.
God. Oh my God. I feel bad that I said something and then Night Strike left.
I think he was just tired. I think that's what it is.
Because I wasn't trying to, but he took it as that. Oh well, shit happens. I'm getting kind of tired, buddy. I think it's time to end it.
I need to go the fuck to bed.
It's 1
I
o'clock
have to
in the
wake
morning
up
here.
in 4 hours.
You're fucking retarded.
Yay. But at least I don't have a shitty boss anymore. So
well, that's true.
That's something.
Did she quit or did she get fired?
No, they just restructured. She didn't get quit or get fired. She just got moved back to her old position. And my old boss got moved back to her old position, which is as my boss. So
yay.
Everything just got put back the way it was from 8 months ago. So I had 8 months of dealing with a shitty boss, and now it's going back to the way it was.
Nutflutter says Ohio looks like a butthole. Kind of. Like a
Well,
dirty butthole.
weren't they like 18 of the top 65 most dangerous cities to live in when we were going through that list last night? Like, Ohio kept popping up repeatedly. It was like, I swear to God, it was on that list more than any other fucking state. So
Ohio is Native American for the land of poor white people. That's what Ohio means in Native American.
Okay.
Some language.
Oh,
Shit,
you
we got more
busting out
super
some
chats
super chats here.
New Jersey is the armpit of America, says Stephen Carroll.
New Jersey is the taint of America. The stinky, unkempt, unshaven, unmanscaped taint of America.
How much is 35 czar?
I don't know, but so Robert, he lives in the Netherlands, but I think for work travels to South Africa because occasionally he'll pop in and he'll be in South Africa. So I'm assuming it's for work. I don't know, Robert. Is it for work or you just go there to hang out amidst the apartheid? It's an apartheid vacation.
Greetings from South Africa, where even the shooting barge has a nice view. Dude, I watch a lot of motorcycle shit on YouTube because I like it. I don't know why. But like it's called Moto Madness, right? It's like the motorcycle fails and like fucking successes videos, you know, like that kind of shit. so many of them come from South Africa because there's so many people in South Africa who suck at driving and almost kill someone on a motorcycle, and then it ends up on Moto Madness. It happens like fucking.
But then at the same time, we also get like the fuck, my brain's not working right now. The armored truck driver. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
Where he's getting fucking shot at, and he's like
calm.
fucking burn. He's like thinking he's being way too fucking calm for what the fuck is happening right now.
The funny thing about that video was the guy in the passenger seat. He was just there to hold the AR-15 for the guy who drove the car.
He literally just he was like,
"Be shit."
It was fucking great.
Robert says that's about $2 US. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hit that button that says end. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Impromptu chat, as always, fun. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here, Matt. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. If not, go fuck yourself. No, just kidding. You don't have to. But
you can hit the like or dislike button. Either way, it helps the algorithm.
Yeah, hit the dislike button. Fuck it. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Have a good night. See you
later.